Yo, what's happening, y'all? This is B Jizzle of the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Welcome to the #1 LA Clipper podcast out there. We want to first give you guys a shout out, LA Clipper fan, LA Clipper Nations, for being here. Share this podcast with your family and friends. They will not be disappointed, but let's get it popping.
Pull up in motorcades. I got a show today. It's all I'm trying to do. Hustle and motivate. Choppers to throw away. Hustle the overweight. That's why they follow me, huh? They think I know the way. Cause I took control of things. Ballin' the solo way. And if you pattern my trend, I make you my protege. Slossin' that soldier race. Niggas don't know them days. Take you in back of the buildings. Make you expose your rage. Take you across the tracks. Make you explode the face. Now you official now. But you got a soul to say. I just been cooking that new. I'm about to drop in the few. Think if I call it the great, the people gon' call it the truth. I ain't really trip on the credit. I just paid all of my dues. I just respected the game. Now my name all in the news. Tripping on all of my moves. Quote me on this, got a lot more to prove. Remember I came in this bitch, fresh out the county with nothing to lose.
For nothing. No. Wanna count on you. But I don't do this shit for nothing. No, not at all. You, but my money red, that you do, all year long. So I don't do this shit for nothing.
Rolling up some good, pulling up till we get faded. You know how we do it. Everybody take a flex on me. I got the keys to the city. I don't need no limousine. I turn up when I pull up and tell my booking agent book a show. Running around with the paper bag, running around with the paper bag. Going crazy spending all this cash. Going crazy spending all this cash. If I spend it, I'ma get it back. Even when I ride around dirty, a nigga don't need a seatbelt. A nigga don't need a seatbelt. Nah, it don't cost to keep it real. Run up, get done up. Shit can get real. Fuck around and get your ass right. Nigga, fuck around and take your shit. Got you asking God why. Drag your ass into an alley. Pull out aim for the target. Should've never been around the killers. In my town, we the fucking realest. No cheddar bars round here. I get the spray and they gon' get down. Ski mask over my face. Catch a body in broad day. Catch a body in broad day.
I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't see me. None of y'all niggas can't see me. Y'all ain't got nothing like this over there. Bunch of frontline millionaires. Bunch of self-made after Trump paid. Guess the odds really took it there. Any problem, I'ma reappear. With a squad you already fear. All this time I've been playing fair. 7 digits every single year. Niggas die, niggas disappear. Alibis, I was really there. Life a crime till I get the chair. Columbine in my trigger hair. Still I rise and I took the stairs. Feel a fire, it's a different glare. All these fights, it was never fair. Busting knuckles, still I'm swinging fierce. Taste the salt inside my dripping tears. You should know I never had a fear. You should know I never had a shot, never had a chance till I took it here. Man, it's proud, but I see it clear. Strategize, I'm an engineer. Pick a side, gotta keep it there. Switching up, nigga, looking weird. I got the key to the city. I got a hold of Shadiddy. Talk to that bitch in Swahili. Tattoo my name in graffiti. Whack out your hood in graffiti. Come through your hood on the weekly. None of y'all niggas can't see me. None of y'all niggas can't see me.
What's good, everybody? Welcome to the Pull Up Show. I'm your host, Mr. BJ Matthews, aka B. Just before we get started, follow us on the YouTube page, the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. Like, share, subscribe to all our YouTube videos. Hit that like button as y'all come in here. Hit your share, subscribe, hit that Cash App, $sign BJ Matthews, $sign BJ Matthews for all this great content. Also, as well, if you guys do not have Cash App, you can also donate by going to our super stickers and super comments that are available right below. Very simple. All you have to do is hit that button that says thanks right below the video. You guys can drop a comment if I do not see it throughout the live, and I'll get my attention. If you guys hit that button, you can actually drop a super comment or a super sticker in the chat box. And last but not least, get your membership badges that are available. We got all the members right there that's currently for the Pull Up Basketball Podcast. If you guys want to be a member for the rest of your life for the Pull Up Basketball Podcast, make sure y'all get those membership badges quickly, fast, in a hurry. All right. So first is first. let's get these likes up in here, man. We gotta get these people in here, man. This is definitely a very important live right now. We're in the off season. Let me get a drink of water real quick. Tell y'all how my weekend went. Excuse me. So I just got back from out of town. So from out of town, my brother's graduation. Very fun time with the family. Saw some friends as well. Great time, you know, being around them and seeing my people. But now I'm back to business. You know what I mean? So let me first salute the people, like my day ones. Let's talk to, you know, my man Go Bear 2002 says, man, this sucks. Same old offense, no trust in young guys. It's over for the Clippers. Clip Gang TV says, I hate it, but I love it if Ty has learned his lesson. Normal ISO, I'm sure Kawhi had a hand in this, i.e. going after a true point guard, Lowry or CP3. Oh, it's no doubt. No doubt about that. I saw Kyle Lowry's another person they're going after as well. The realist, what's up, my bro? He says, Salute BJ in chat. Just want to wish Clip Nation on the ascension of the head coach. Nigga, you part of Clipper Nation too. Nigga, you act like you ain't part of Clipper Nation. Shit. You in this with us. Shit. Danny Berry Sports Highlight says, Happy Wednesday, everyone. What's good, brother? How you doing? Paradise Hill says, Ty Lue, expect more small ball, no defense. All right. So we got a mixture of, you know, emotions in the chat. If you guys have more things I want to put, just make sure y'all let me know that y'all in the chat box. But for the most part, make sure you smash that like button as y'all come in here, because that's very important to get the people in here. But let me know that y'all in here as well in the comment section. All right. But like I said, I just got back from out of town, being with the family. One of my brother's graduation, his high school graduation. He's getting ready to go to college to play ball. So I had to be down there with him to, you know, actually be, be with him. So, you know, that was a great time with them, and got a chance to be a few days away from, you know, the show and things of that nature. I did watch basketball. I did watch the games. You know what I'm saying? Boston, of course, going to the finals, and the Timberwolves yesterday winning game 4 in Dallas. So much to talk about, but we're going to talk about this right here with this this breaking news with the Clippers. And that's head coach Ty Lue has assigned a 5-year extension worth close to $70 million. Adrian Wojnarowski reported this actually on ESPN. I'm going to go ahead and play a video, but the actual video was, or the actual news was broken by, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, Shams and Law Murray. I think Law Murray and Shams are the two people that actually originally broke the story. And I think Woj just kind of announced it on TV, being the big media guy. So I'm going to let y'all have to hear what, you know, Woj had to say, and then we're going to be back with it in a minute. All right, here we go.
Both sides able to come to this agreement for the Clippers here.
Yeah, this deal, I'm told, takes Ty Lue through the 2029 season at about $14 million a year. That certainly puts him in the upper echelon of coaches. You've seen some recent deals. Eric Spoelstra at about $15 million. Monty Williams just south of Ty Lue at around $13.75. And so he's now tied up to the Clippers. New Intuit Dome opens up next season. Kawhi Leonard signed. And obviously this is an organization that would like to still keep Paul George and, of course, James Harden. Yeah. And so, listen, the Clippers, Steve Ballmer, Lawrence Frank, they were determined to keep Ty Lue, and he's wanted to continue to be a part of this. He said at the end of the season, I don't want to be bouncing around organizations. They know this is a committed organization, living in LA, you know, being a part of it. And so I think really over the last few weeks, the Clippers and, you know, Ty Lue's agent, Andy Miller with Clutch Sports, you know, they zeroed in on this deal and landed here on it in the last couple of days.
So Ty Lue's deal wrapped up and done. You mentioned Kawhi Leonard, which we saw happen over the season, but a month from today, Paul George has to decide whether or not he is going to opt into that or decline that player option and become an unrestricted free agent. What do you think he should do, Perk?
Man, it feels like he has some leverage here on the Clippers, right? Because you think about what they traded to get for Paul George, right? SGA, and how many picks was it, Woj, that they sent to Oklahoma City?
An historical.
You see what I'm saying? So it's like, who else is out there that you could replace Paul George with to put alongside Kawhi Leonard? So they almost have to be committed, and to me, it seemed like he has some leverage. I don't know how many dollars he wants, but I'm pretty sure he might get somewhat close to it.
All right. So, let me say something real quick. As y'all come here and smash the like button, we gotta get these people up here, man. We gotta get these likes up, man. Get these likes up, get the people in here. Very important live for Clipper Nation. So basically, what's going on with this whole thing with Ty Lue? Obviously, he gets a big deal, and worth I think Woj said 5 years for 15 million a year, 14 million a year, which I think is the highest paid for any coach in the league, next to Eric Spoelstra. So they not only committed to Ty Lue short term, they committed to him long term. They committed to him to the point where they feel like this guy is the guy to, take him to the promised land. They gave him 5 years. Now, I heard a few jokes saying, can we sign and trade a coach? Now, obviously, you can't do that, but you can damn sure fire a coach if they're not getting it done. But just off this deal alone and by what they've been saying over the past few years, Ty Lue is, pretty much, according to the Lawrence Frank and Steve Ballmer, their guy, which I'm going to get to a number of different escalons of, this whole situation because it all ties into one. But focusing on Ty Lue, first off, 5 years, $70 million. I'm not going to be sarcastic about this. I'm going to say congratulations because that is pretty much self-security for your, generations. So, definitely, that's definitely, good to see anybody get their money. Regardless of what, how we feel about Ty Lue personally, that's, generational wealth for his family. So that's always a good thing. But as y'all can see, since Ty Lue signs a contract extension with the Clippers worth reported $70 million over 5 years. So this is their guy. This is the guy we're going to have to, basically, go with. And this is the guy that, people with the Clippers, they chose to, roll with. So at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now, Woj also spoke on PG as well. He has until next month, a day from this month to, make a decision if he's going to come back or not. I touched on a little bit about that a couple of days ago, but I'm gonna kind of touch on that a little bit, because this all ties into one thing, and I'm gonna continuously say it. This is why Ty Lue is able to stay, because it all ties into one person. I think y'all know where I'm going with this, that they can use as a person. So I didn't have him, this year, so that's why I didn't have my best player. It all ties into one person. Like all this stuff ties into one person. Right? Says Ty Lue signed a contract extension to remain with the Los Angeles Clippers on Wednesday. The team announced it's a 5-year, $70 million deal, according to the Athletic Shams Charania, which would make Lue one of the highest paid coaches in the NBA. Lue, who won the championship coaching the Cleveland Cavaliers in 2016, has led the Clippers since the start of the 2021-2020 season after joining Doc Rivers' staff for the 2019-2020 campaign. He has a 134 record in Los Angeles and has taken the Clippers as far as the Western Conference Finals, the only appearance there in franchise history during his tenure. So I want to kind of say this real quick. So his record is 184 to 134. That's definitely a winning record. And if you guys just see how they're actually really kind of talking about Ty Lue, you can see the media is very fond of him. And I have a theory why. But for the last 4 years, really, since 2021, Ty Lue has been a person that the media glosses over. They call him one of the best coaches in the NBA. They call him Mr. Adjuster. They call him, top 2, top 3. And as time went on, I started to see that wasn't the case for me. But for whatever reason, they continuously still, give this man the flowers of, somebody that won a championship. We just haven't won yet. Ty Lue's a good coach, but I don't put him as an elite coach. I think he's a coach that does, make adjustments, but they make some too damn late. I think he can be somebody that does have, a little bit of he's somewhat of a player's coach. But at the same time, him being a player's coach, he tends to cling on to certain players a little bit too long, a la James Harden, a la Reggie Jackson, a la Marcus Morris, who he needs to actually give the reins to some of the other players like a Robert Covington, like a Terrence Mann, give them more, of a chance. I think he holds players back. I think he holds young players back. I don't think he develops players as well. So if you give me a grade of a Ty Lue, I'll give him like a C. That's what type of coach I think he's about. A C, maybe high, being nice about B-. I don't think he's an A coach at all. So, but Ty Lue is locked in. Lawrence Frank has given him, Steve Ballmer has given him a big deal. And my thoughts about it. Look, I'm gonna come out and say it. I'm not a fan of the move because of a number of reasons I just shared, but also because of the amount of time that I've seen him constantly hold certain players back I thought should have been playing. Right. I thought he played favoritism, and the fact that the same players that he played favoritism for, they're talking about bringing back a la James Harden. Like Lawrence Frank and Steve Ballmer are part of this as well. So I was asked, do I feel like they want to win? I feel Steve Ballmer wants to win, but I don't think he's as a basketball ignado as I thought he was, prior buying this team. I think Steve Ballmer leaves a lot of the decisions up to Lawrence Frank, Jerry West, used to be Michael Winger, who was the manager of them as well. I don't think Steve Ballmer particularly is a person that's in those discussions really making decisions. I just think he has a lot of money and he's paying people to do that for him. Just off the decisions that I've been seeing that the Clippers been making, they just been like, to me, weird decisions, weird moves. There's no real structure. There's no real, order, in my personal opinion. I think, like I said, even if you go to the coach, like I said before, if your coaching gets confusing, if your coach is confused, that means your team's going to be confused. But I said this before, it's more of an organizational problem. As y'all come here, smash the like button. It's more of an organizational problem. So let me get this right. Steve Ballmer has Lawrence Frank answer a lot of the questions pertaining to the team. He held them at the press conference a few weeks ago. Y'all remember that press conference, that exit interview that Lawrence Frank had? He was the only person, as a matter of fact, who had an exit interview. No players, no coaches had exit interviews. They basically said, no, we're not going to do any of that this time. So Lawrence Frank, just like last year, echoed a lot of the same sentiments. We want to bring everybody back. We're very, very confident in our team. Pretty much had to save face, had to pretty much, clean up a lot of the mess. This is the guy that makes the decisions who's on the roster. This is the guy that conforms our roster. I think we have bigger problems than getting Ty Lue re-signed. I think we have a bigger problem than that. I think like I said, there's a structural problem when it comes to the Clippers. Who's in charge? Who's making decisions? What type of decisions are they making? And who in the hell actually pulls the plug of who stays and who goes? Was the decision Lawrence Frank's decision to keep Ty Lue primarily? Was it Steve Ballmer's? Was it collectively? Where's Jerry West at? It's just so many different questions that I have on who is in these business meetings and who is in these back rooms. The roster needs to be redone. When I say that, I mean, as I look at the roster for the Clippers, there's a lot of holes. For one, we have no power forward outside of Kawhi Leonard, which I prefer not to have him at that position because naturally he's a 3. Now, could he play the 4? Yeah, because of who he is, but it's more of a toll, and it's going to take him a longer time to get adjusted to that position. He had to be power forward starting the season. Now, y'all saw how long it took for him to get it back in rhythm. So us not having a true power forward that we can trust forces Kawhi to be at that 4 position. But you have a team full of young talent that Ty Lue refuses to really groom. He had Kobe Brown in for a certain period of time. He ended up, going to PJ Tucker towards the end of the season. So that's one mistake, that we don't have a true power forward to take the pressure and put the main guys like PG and Kawhi in their natural positions. PG at the shooting guard and Kawhi at the small forward. We saw that in the playoffs. We saw PG having to play power forward. That stuff does not work. When you face up a team with multiple guys who are basically known to be power forwards and centers. Right? So I think the team is not structured right. I think that the team is not structured around PG and Kawhi the right way. That's on Lawrence Frank. That is his job to get the best roster possible. And then I'm seeing all these trades. I'm seeing all these acquisitions, these free agents that are quote unquote interested. The Clippers are interested. I see Kyle Lowry. I see Chris Paul. Right? So obviously, to me, those are not good moves unless you get talking about getting rid of James Harden or Russell Westbrook. Why would you go out there and get another point guard who's going to expect to play? More guards, more offensive-minded guards who need the ball. This is all on Lawrence Frank's watch. And now that I see that Ty Lue has got this deal, it confirms to me that him and Ty Lue are on the same page. It confirms to me that Lawrence Frank really believes in this guy. I don't know why to give him that large of a deal. Like, I can understand Eric Spoelstra getting that deal. But damn, 5 years, 70 mil. That you talking about, that's like elite coaching right there. That's like an elite coach. Like that's like that's a deal you give to somebody who came off of a championship, not getting eliminated in the first round. Now, I gotta give Ty Lue a little bit of grace though. I gotta be honest. And this goes back to one guy I'm gonna talk to right now. The big reason to me why Ty Lue got this extension is because you guessed it, this guy has been out at the most important times again. See, if Kawhi was playing and they were losing, then you could have more of a stronger case of Ty Lue probably not getting an extension because now he wouldn't have an excuse to run to. But because Kawhi Leonard is not playing, he can sit up there and say, well, I'm my best player. He's been able to say that for the last 4 years. I made a statement about this the other day. I said all this stuff ties to Kawhi. Now, understand my point when I say that. I'll come in and smash the like button. When the Clippers won that 26-5 streak, who did we give the credit mostly to? Kawhi. We said Kawhi, including myself, was the MVP and the Defensive Player of the Year. He got the 3-year, $150 million deal simply off just that run. Kawhi got all the credit and all the praise, deservedly so. Which further confirms my thought process of without him on the court, there's nothing to talk about. Without Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, there's nothing nothing to talk about. Without Jimmy Butler on the court, there's nothing to talk about. Without Tyrese Halliburton, who just got hurt in the last series, they got swept, there's nothing to talk about. But because this man ain't on the court, then we start looking at other players on the team who are trying to cover up for him and trying to make up for when he's not there. And when they come up short, like any other player would or team would without their best player, we got to move off of these guys. They're so bad. They need to be off the team. They don't have this. They don't have that. When in reality, they weren't even supposed to be in that position in the first place. So that's why I have to say the Ty Lue contract extension, the Paul George, now what Perk said has the leverage, which I totally agree with, because the Clippers, like I said in the last video, you can't just, there's only two things that can happen with PG. Either you let him walk or you do a sign and trade. So let me explain how this works real quick. When you talk about a sign and trade, what does that mean? Y'all smart. Y'all know what a sign and trade is. Basically, you sign a player to a deal. Let's say PG opts into his deal for $48 million, right? Let's say he opts into his deal. He has, I think, a month to make a choice. Let's say that he opts into this big deal for $48 million or $45 million. The Clippers would sign him and then possibly trade him at the trade deadline. But that only could happen if the Clippers are struggling. So that's why it wouldn't make sense to trade a dude when your team is actually winning. I don't think the Clippers are going to be struggling at the All-Star. But I mean, you saw it this year. They were a top 3 seed. So they're not going to sign PG to a deal and then trade him away at the All-Star break when they're actually winning games. That's the difference between him and Blake Griffin. Blake Griffin, people that want to try to compare and contrast, when the Clippers traded Blake Griffin, when the team was 25-24, they're at 500. They're already looking to rebuild that team. So it's easier to get off of him. You already got rid of Chris Paul previously. You're looking to get rid of DeAndre Jordan. You're already looking to rebuild. This team ain't trying to rebuild. They're trying to win a championship, quote unquote. So there's not going to be a sign and trade done. But let's say you made that move. When you sign and trade for a player like PG, basically, you got to get somebody back for him. And as far as this free agency goes, there is nobody that, just like Kendrick Perkins said, that's on PG's level for this free agency. According to this, there's not a really strong free agency. You got LeBron, you got Klay Thompson, you got Tobias Harris, James Harden, Pascal Siakam, who the Pacers are looking to go in and give him a max deal. You got Gordon Hayward, you got Kyle Lowry, who they're looking at right now, DeMar DeRozan, and then pretty much goes down from there. OG Anunoby, they're going to probably give him a deal as well with the Knicks. So if you trade for PG, who you get it back? And even worse, if you let PG walk, because I've been hearing that one too. If you let him walk, that's even worse because now you don't get shit back because according to the CBA, and I looked this up, you can't trade. You can't get, just because you let go, you don't pay this man a certain contract, does not mean you can go out there and get a player of that caliber. You would not have the money to get that money back to get a better player. So pretty much Kendrick Perkins said it. If Paul George walks, we're fucked. Because you're not going to get nobody to replace him. And monetary-wise, that's going to completely flummox our organization. So the Clippers are in a very, very interesting situation with that as well. Because now they're looking at possibly having to give in and giving PG his contract. And the way they're doing things right now, signing, well, first of all, letting Dan Craig go and then signing Ty Lue to this massive deal, what's there to say that they're not going to give Paul George the same opportunity? And then Harden, he's a whole nother situation. Now his contract is up. If he walks off of his deal for $35 million next year, it wouldn't hurt the team. But according to Lawrence Frank and Ty Lue, because he loves him, they're going to want Harden to come back too. So I'm in a very, very peculiar. I'm using big words and shit. Peculiar mindset of what's going on, because They act like this is a team that won a championship the way they sign these dudes. Right? Hey Miss A, how you doing? Mercedes, how you doing? Hope you're doing all right. I know I got some people in here, man. Y'all just keep liking the like button, but it's just a lot of I had to sit back and think about this for a couple of days, because the way they just signing people over and over, and then they got the Intuit Dome. Somebody asked me, "Do you feel like the Clippers are serious about winning?" I think they are serious about winning, but it's just they want to win in their way. Tyler wants to win his way. Lawrence Frank wants to win his way. Because to me, this pretty much confirms that the younger players are not going to get any really no type of opportunity to play. The Kobe Browns, the Brandon Bostons, the Bones Highlands, the Jordan, like they're going to be. I mean, and then Russ, it's a chance he might leave, but it's a good chance he can stay. So you talking about bringing the same team back, same mindset back, and basically saying let's go ahead and roll again. That's what basically they're trying to do. But the problem is, again, without your best player, none of this stuff matters, which is why I need to know how bad is this how bad is his right knee injury with Kawhi? Like, it wasn't even an injury. He was out for inflammation. So it's quite a lot to it's quite a lot to digest. I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna go. Now, don't get it twisted. I'm still Team Clippers all day, but I just need to know what the plan is, because it just seemed like it's just a lot of, it's like they're just doing this on the fly, and Swagger's channel said he told him he's gonna get a chip for them next season. Well, that's another thing too. That's a whole nother thing. I don't, man. It's gonna be an interesting month coming up, because what did he say? He got a full month to make a decision. It's gonna be an interesting month coming up, man. But I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link for y'all. Y'all can come in here and give y'all thoughts about this. We'll see. It's a lot gonna be very interesting. Very interesting. You see. He said if PG-13 had that leverage, he'd be signed. I keep saying, no, he got the leverage, JM, because the Clippers, they have no choice. If they can't let PG walk for nothing, they can't let them. They can't let him walk for nothing. So PG has more of a and plus other teams want PG on their team and they want to give him the max. So that's putting the Clippers in a position to match it. Now, if you choose not to match it, that's you. But he definitely has leverage in this situation. He said, "No, I'm passing on Lowry." What's good, JM? JM.
Hey, Doc can hear you. What up, BJ? Salute everybody on the channel. I'll be the first to say I never liked the Ty Lue, like I've always said, but I did give him some kind of props, like long as he changed his style. You know, if he changed his style, it'd be okay. Like, as far as the coaches in the league, he's been with us for 6 years. I did say we kind of hire from inside, but and I did, it's like you said, ain't like I'm a guru or nothing. It's just like, I know basketball. His hand is being forced. We're going to get players that's opposite of what he will pick. We're going to get a point guard, which I said, Paul, freaking Harden and Russ are not point guards. I kept saying, Kawhi needs a real point guard. Basically, if you want to win, I ain't saying Kawhi the man like that, but if you want to win, you're gonna look at how your star won. Your star won by having a point guard, Tony Parker, Lowry, and you try to bring in Baca in, and so now if we get Lowry, I said, or CP3 or Donovan Mitchell, a true point guard, and that's not like saying, once again, it's not like Kawhi better than nobody, but he the one who won the rings. So I will figure you ask the person who won the rings, how did you do it? He probably said, I need a point guard. When it comes to Ty Lue, I don't like him, but he got a ring. He got 2 rings. He's a player. He don't want to go nowhere. I guess him and LeBron gonna have a fallout, or LeBron gonna still trying to come here or whatever. But as long as he changes his style, he's good with the athletes, and he's being forced to actually go. He not want to pick a point guard. He's never picked a point guard. We getting rid of our shooting guards. Harden does not even have a contract, believe it or not. He doesn't have a contract. He's still playing off of his Sixers money that he was guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't have a contract yet. He's supposed to get signed this year, but he's been playing off of guaranteed money from the $36 million. That's what he's playing on right now. Russ might not be there. Like, I'm not surprised, because neither one of them is a point guard, and we letting go a lot of our guards. And if PG walk, unless the world know, the world going to see that as PG choice. His contract is not really that much different than Philadelphia's. First of all, the money they're adding on for Philadelphia, because Philadelphia got cheaper taxes. That's it. It's not that much different, but he wants to be a diva. I pointed that out even at the All-Star game. He a podcast dude. Well, so be it. He got a young wife. He might even prefer to be on the road. Who knows? He young, right? He got all this money. He might not even want to be home, but he got the chance to be home. So that means that he thinking on some other stuff and whatever. I just hope he hurt and make up his damn mind, because he is holding. We signed the coach. We signed Kawhi. The other person left is PG-13, and he's holding. He probably going to stall that, and he's going to make, about time he signed, ain't going to be nobody left. So that's a whole nother issue. But either way, just to sum it up, I'm not happy about Ty, but I already said that that they're going to force his hand. So he had to agree, and we getting the players that he wouldn't even pick. Right, we ain't had no point guard, and we already got Kai, so we moving in another direction. So he had to agree to get that, or Kawhi would have been like, "Nah, I don't want him. I don't even want this dude." Nobody heard of Lowry. Kawhi want Lowry. He came from the Raptors, just like Powell did. I need a fucking point guard. So it's crazy, but it's kind of going the way I thought it was. If Ty stays, his hand gonna be forced. And his hand been forced. No more ISO. It ain't no more of that shit. We getting rid of all them guards, and we bringing in true position players, and that's what it is. And I passed the mic.
Appreciate you, JM. Let me go to my man Maz. What's good, Maz?
Hey, BJ, JM Clippers fan. Hope everybody's having a good
Hey,
week.
how you
A
doing,
long,
Mas? You too,
I'm doing,
Mas.
yeah, thank you, man. Long holiday weekend. I'm gonna push back on a few things you said.
Of course.
Yeah, it's cool. I mean,
It's cool. It's cool.
you mentioned real point guards, and I mean, for crying out loud, you said Donovan Mitchell, and then you mentioned old guys like Kyle Lowry, and some other guys. Like those guys aren't going to help the Clippers. And Donovan Mitchell is definitely not no pure point guard. I mean, you guys had James Harden, the guy who led the league in assist. I know James Harden isn't the prototypical point guard, but
There you go.
he's this era's version of a point guard. I mean, nobody mentioned you guys needed a real point guard when you guys had James Harden and you guys are going 25-5 and he was playing great basketball. Nobody said you needed a real point guard. Even when Kawhi got hurt, some of you guys still picked the Clippers to beat the Dallas Mavericks because of James Harden, the point guard, along with, Russ and Norman and Paul, etc. And so listen, I'm glad Tyron Lue got an extension. I'm sick and tired of these black coaches being the scapegoat. Is he perfect? No, he's not perfect. Do we question his rotations? Of course we do. But we do that with every coach. So I'm glad that the Clippers extended him. I think he's a right coach for this job. He just needs to get better. And that's okay. Every coach makes mistakes. I mean, at what point do we allow the onus on the players? Now we can argue about rotations and certain guys could have played more minutes. I agree with all that type of stuff. I'm just glad that the Clippers didn't panic and let this guy go. I thought BJ made a great point. This offseason is I think the Clippers' future is going to be hinged on, if Paul George opts into that deal or does he opt out? And I gotta be honest, even if Paul George opts into the deal, $40+ million. If I'm the Clippers, I trade him. But you're in a tough spot, BJ, because what team is going to give up assets and young talent to a guy who is a unrestricted free agent after next season? And so that's really kind of in between a rock and a hard place. I think PG put you guys in a tough spot. Like this is why it was so important. If you're going to re-sign Kawhi during the season, the Clippers should have made it a point before this season ended to re-sign Paul George. You don't wait until now to do this. This is why it was so important and such a high priority for them to come to some type of an agreement on Paul George, even if it was just a 2-year deal. But then again, Paul wants a long-term deal. I get it. He's a star player, so I get all that. But Paul George has really put this team in a tough spot. I'm not sure why the excuse now from JM2 Clippers fan is saying that they need a real point guard. I mean, you guys had James Harden. I mean, how many point guards right now that are pure point guards that are better than James Harden that you guys can get? We know
Okay,
Kyle.
I gotta jump in real quick, just cause so I can say this for the thousandth time. I'm
All
not
right,
gonna
go
say
ahead.
nothing else. I'm
Sure.
just gonna jump in real quick. I'm just gonna answer that because you called me out. First
Okay.
of all, I've said that Harden and Russ are not point guards. I'm on record for saying that. They are not point guards. They can't compare to Lowry nor CP3. And I said why we will go get them is because Kawhi needs a fucking point guard. He's the one who won the championship, right? So he got Parker.
Can I go now, bro?
No, wait, hold on. I got 1 second. I got 1 second.
Right.
1 second left. I'm just answering your rebuttal. That's it.
All right.
He needs a point guard. Truly, the team for Ty to get signed, they had to ask this dude who won the rings, what do you need? I need a point guard. Harden and Russ are guards. They're not point guard. They're shooting guards. I called this out on the last show. I've been saying it. It looked like it would work if you play ISO. If you're playing ISO like Ty do, you're gonna get all the scorers, right? They all of them are scorers. Our whole team is scorers. Okay, and I said if Ty stays, he gonna get his hand forced, and we forced his hand. We got invested, but I'm not even gonna go into that. I just wanted to address why that we're going to get a real true point guard, and there are so few. If you got kids playing basketball, Teach him how to be a freaking point guard.
Finish, bro.
Jason Kidd is winning because he's a true point guard. Anyway, that's it. Now go ahead, my brother.
All right, cool. I mean, no disrespect, man, but I don't think no Clipper fan agrees with that take. I don't think no Clipper fan in their right mind wants an old ass, slow, flat-footed, washed-up Kyle Lowry.
Put the slow with the slow. Put the slow with the slow.
Bro. Hey, come on, man. Like, just let me finish.
I'm done. I'm sorry. I'm done. Go ahead. I apologize.
Yeah, nobody wants slow, flat-footed ass. No defensive playing. You know what I'm saying? Non-passing on that level. Kyle Lowry, or no fucking injury-prone, fucking flat-footed, can't beat his mouth to dribble Chris Paul. I mean, James Harden right now is a better point guard. He might be one of the best passing guards in the league, outside of Tyrese Halliburton and probably Luka Doncic. I mean, who passes the ball better than him? Who? LeBron James? I mean, so I'm not sure what you're talking about. James Harden is a point guard. He's just masquerading as a two guard, but he's a guy who can score the basketball and pass at a very, very high elite level. And so I got to make sure that we get that clear, because nobody talked about.
I got it clear. I want Kyrie. I want Lowry.
I'm not done yet, man. I'm not done yet. You keep butting in.
My fault.
That's what I'm saying, and then you can say what you gotta say, bro. You feel me? I mean, no disrespect, but I mean, nobody talked about a point guard. You know what I'm saying, during the season. Once James Harden came over, just about every Clipper fans was on board, you know, or felt good about all James has to do is just play make and set guys up. And they were okay with that. You feel me? You can't tell me that Kyle Lowry is going to outpass or outplay James Harden. You can't tell me that Chris Paul.
Lowry got a ring.
What does that mean? I mean, Norman Powell had a ring and could have thrown in the ocean. So what's your point? Norman Powell has a ring with Kawhi Leonard and couldn't throw it in the ocean.
Powell was in the point guard. Lowry was. He got a ring. What Harden got?
But you're asking, bro, you're talking about a Kyle Lowry from 2019. Like, that was damn near 5-6 years ago. What are you talking about? So what?
Ain't too many point guards in the league right now, is it? So what?
I mean, listen, let me just close with this, man. I can't stress this enough. You know, I know some Clipper fans aren't happy with Ty Lue, and there's blame to be had there. I get it, but I'm happy that he got re-signed, and there's blame to go on him. I'm not saying it's not, but we got to put some of the onus and blame on those players, because now all of a sudden it sounds like JM2 Clipper fan saying that the roster wasn't built correctly. Nobody complained about.
No, I never said that. Don't be putting words in my mouth. I said our system wasn't correct. I said our system wasn't correct. I never blamed none of our players. Never.
Well, if you're talking about getting a 2-point guard, then you're.
Yes, we need a point guard. Yes, we need a point guard. Yes, I've always said that.
So what point guard out there that's realistically that the Clippers can get?
Kyle Lowry or CP3, same paper we're going to look at right now. Do you do the Clippers news?
And you think that Kyle Lowry is going to be what's going on right now, bro? Now all of a sudden, Kyle Lowry is a missing piece.
I think we've always needed a point guard for 4 years in a row. Ty the one to go get guards. So you slow to the news. Is
Kyle Lowry a better playmaker and a better point guard than James Harden?
Yes, hands down. Once again, who got the ring?
All right, that's
who
cool.
got the ring? Who got the ring?
So because he has a ring playing on a pretty good team, now all of a sudden he's better than James Harden.
Yes,
Kyle Lowry ain't better than James Harden passing the basketball one day of his life.
Kyle Lowry got a ring with the Raptors with Kawhi, and so he's better because Harden ain't got no freaking ring.
Okay. So, cool. So, does that make Danny Green better than Paul George because he has a ring with the Kawhi?
Danny Green got a ring too with Kawhi.
I'm asking you a question, bro. Does that make Danny Green better than Paul George because he has a ring? Like, why are you using that talking point? You said what?
Yes, it does make him better. Yes, it does. He won.
Danny Green. Okay, so you would take. Go Go ahead, man.
Danny Green got 2 rings. He got one with the Spurs,
no, he got more than
and
that.
he got one with the Raptors.
No, he
Danny
got
Green
more
is
than
a
that.
clutch.
He got more rings than
clutch.
that, bro. He got 3
Danny
rings.
Green. So you answer your own question.
He got the Spurs, Lakers, and
the Raptors.
Hey,
And the
Monty, bro. Hey, Monty, bro. This man thinks that Kyle Lowry and an old washed-up CP3.
Yeah, I'm a Clippers fan. I know. I've had this argument with you before. I don't care what you think. You could think how you. I think we had this whole argument before. You could feel
cut me
how
off
you
every
want
chance
to
he got.
feel.
I can't get my shit off. He didn't cut me off every chance I got. He said that Kyle Lowry. He said that Kyle Lowry is a better option or playmaker or point guard than James Harden. I mean,
that's
this
my
is
opinion,
shit, bro. But go ahead, man.
That's my opinion.
It's cool, BJ. Go ahead, bro. I'll chime in a few.
All right, let me go to my man Monty. Deuce Town Deuce Town gotta come back. Deuce, if you in the building, come back on, bro. What's good, Monty?
What up, Monty?
What's up, BJ, man? What's up, y'all? What's up, man?
What up, man?
I ain't gonna lie, JM. We do gotta stop this Kyle Lowry talk. He's not gonna help us.
That's your opinion. I ain't got to do nothing. Let's get that straight.
Saying, he ain't gonna do nothing better than what James Harden and Russell Westbrook is doing right now, bro. I don't think Kyle Lowry even averaged over 10 points last season. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gonna lie, I do agree with Mass. I like the Tyron Lue signing. You know what I'm saying? Even though I know everybody not big on him, he's an experienced coach. He's won championships, and I feel like he got the keys. He can put it together. Even though I wanted to sign Mark Jackson, I just feel like Tyron Lue. I mean, what other option do we got right now? It's not too many options we got right now. What we gonna sign JJ Redick right now? Hell nah. Why not stick with Tyron Lue and figure this thing out? He hasn't had his best player, so how he going? What else can? What can he do? It's only so much he can do. He hasn't had his top 2 players. He's had Paul George, but Kawhi hasn't been there for the last 5 seasons. So it's just like, what more can he do? He can do the best he can with the players he got. But Kyle Lowry and all these other guys, they are definitely not the answer. So let's stop that now. Let's stop that talk right now. They're running it back with the same.
That's your talk.
Running it back. They running it back with the same team they got. You know what I'm saying? And Russell Westbrook has never been a shooting guard ever in his life, ever in his career. College, high school, pros, no way. He's never been a shooting guard. He's a point guard. So right there, we just gonna leave it at that. You know what I'm saying?
That's your opinion. That's the whole point about having a panel. We ain't no followers up here. You got your opinion. That's cool. I got my opinion. That's what it is.
Yeah. All right, JM, I'm telling you your opinion, dumb as shit. Nobody is
Well,
signing
so
Kyle
what?
Lowry right
That's
now.
your opinion.
Nobody
That's
wants
your
Kyle
opinion.
Lowry right now, bro. When he was on Toronto, Kawhi Leonard carried that team to a championship. Kyle Lowry was already there.
He didn't do it by himself. He didn't do it by himself.
He ain't do it by himself. He had a team, but come on, bro. It could have been Norman Powell there too. It could have been anybody playing point guard for Toronto. They still was going to
Yeah, but we had Lowry though, right? And Lowry got a ring. Lowry got a ring.
Fan.
I am a Clippers fan. Y'all the one. You the one coming at me. You trying to say my idea is wrong?
Yo, BJ. Yo, BJ.
Yo,
man to man, bro. You just unblock me, bro.
What do you mean? Block you? How you on? You can't. You blocked.
Cause I joined off a different account, but you got me blocked on my other account, bro.
I ain't blocking. You can't be blocked more than a day, man. You're not blocked.
So why say when I join up, it say, oh, you've been blocked from StreamYard?
I don't know. I ain't blocking. If you was blocked, I want you blocked. You wouldn't be on here.
Oh, all right.
What's good?
All right. What's good though? What's good? What you I can get my thoughts about what's going on with the Clippers.
Yeah. What you got?
Yeah, bro. I mean, I think both LA teams is a shit show, but I think the Clipper situation is bad too. in terms of like Kawhi got like bad knees. We've been telling you about that. And then Paul George, he trying to ask for more money than Kawhi, which is crazy. And because he knows this gonna be his last contract because he's 34, so it's gonna be his last big contract. So he's trying to get a big contract. Let me see who else. I got Harden. So it's like Paul George can't really get that because like the Clippers gonna need some type of flexibility in terms of like not going to the luxury tax because they're gonna need to make some more moves. You know, they want to be able to stay flexible to be able to have money to bring in other key role players to keep this thing going. Because let's be honest, the Clippers role plays made them championship contenders, not the stars. I mean, you had the Terrence Mann, the Norman Powell, the Zubac, and he was able to pay those guys, you know? So, I mean, if the Clippers want to stay relevant, they can't pay Paul George the money, bro, because they just can't afford it right now. You have three, that would be three guys who has max contracts on the roster. That would definitely put you in a luxury tax. Am I wrong or am I right, BJ?
I don't know.
You have Harden contract, Kawhi.
Harden don't have a contract right now.
Well, yeah, he's playing on his contract from Philly, right?
Nah, he don't have a contract.
Huh?
He don't have a contract. His contract ended last year.
Oh, so hold on. So y'all have Harden on a 1 year?
He can walk.
Wait, he's a free agent too?
He's a free agent.
Oh, hold on. So y'all could hold on. Y'all could potentially lose both of them because if
so
let's what you mean? So what? Let's just say,
let the man speak, bro.
Hold on. Let's just say Harden say, all right. I'm at an age. What do I want? Do I want the bag? Because remember, Harden. The reason why he left Philly because like he didn't like his role, and because he was upset about how they approach things in terms of like they said, "Oh, all right, we gonna pay you your money as long as you have a good season." And then he led the league in assists, and then they end up lying to him and then paying. So he didn't like that. Like Daryl Morey snaked him in the back in terms of that. So he's like, I'm going to Clippers. So and then now he with the Clippers, he had 1 year, he a free agent. He might say, oh, I just had one of the best seasons. I helped the Clippers rejuvenate their team because I came early in the season and look, I turned them into a championship contender. Even though they lost in the first round, I still helped them turn the season around. You know? So he might say, all right, I could go get paid somewhere else if the Clippers don't want to pay me. And if Paul George is the same way, you got teams lining up to pay him. But the funny thing is though, the Clippers could offer Paul George the most money, right, in free agency out of all the championship contender teams. The Clippers could offer him the most. Isn't that true, right?
No.
So who could offer him more money than the Clippers?
Yes, they can because they have his bird rights. So
exactly,
yes.
That's what I'm saying. The Clippers can match any offer.
The Sixers.
No, they can't. They don't have his bird rights, buddy. Stop lying.
They offering him more money right now. That's why he ain't signed yet. Sixers offering him more money right now.
That's not
why
what Ken said. That's not what Ken said. Ken said that the Clippers, who own his bird rights, if he opts into his deal, can offer him the most money. So
they not doing it. They not doing it. Sixers offering him the most money. That's why he didn't sign yet.
How much did they offer?
They don't have his bird rights.
What did they offer him?
Sixers offered him about $9 million more. That's all it is, like $9 million.
Has that been reported?
Deal.
Has that been reported anywhere, Monty? I mean, I didn't hear about that deal.
Yeah, go ahead, Google it. You ain't got to believe me.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. He be delusional, bro.
Hold on, bro. DJ. How can the Sixers offer him? How can the Sixers offer a deal if PG hasn't opted out yet or opted in yet?
That's called tampering. That's tampering. That's tampering. Nigga, what the hell?
Y'all not Clippers fans. Y'all not Clippers fans.
You can't make this up.
BJ already pulled it up last show that Philly offered him more money. He pulled it up last show. Y'all delusional. Clippers not budging.
They can offer him 3 or 2.
That's what he's saying. They could offer him. He didn't say they did. He's
that it
saying that's
can.
what they could offer him. He didn't
That's what they
say
could
that's
offer.
like
No,
what
they
they
didn't
did.
offer him that. That's probably what they're saying
Right.
that they can
Thank
sign him
you.
for. They
Y'all
can't
not
offer
even
him
Dumbass.
nothing.
Clippers fans.
He
Y'all
hasn't
not
What you
even
opted out
talking
Clippers
yet.
about,
fans.
Monty?
He hasn't opted out
Y'all
yet.
not even
Saying too.
Clippers fans. Y'all little
Right.
rascals. Be popping on somebody's page.
Hey,
Yeah, I
so
know.
what y'all think about the Ty Lue signing? Ken and
Shut it up, bro.
Monty.
I mean, to be honest, bro, the only stability the Clippers had is Ty Lue. Let's just be honest. The coach always been available. Ty Lue always been there. Now you might say he might not always did a good job, but that's the only stability there. They haven't been jumping from coast to coast to coast like the other LA team. So that's the only stability the Clippers have, to be honest. Because other than that, the players in and out of the lineup, no consistency, and then when the players are in the lineup, they're not playing consistent basketball. So
Yeah, what about you, Monty?
You signing about like the stability of the coach or what?
yeah,
Yeah,
like
what you
he
think
brings
about this?
yeah.
What you think about the signing? You for
Yeah.
it or you like it or not?
Yeah, I already said I agree with Vance. I like the signing. Like I like that we kept Tyron Lue because we got the familiar coach. We still got the same coach. It's not like we got a new face coming into
Yeah,
What's good, Zay?
because I feel like I
yeah.
took it
So-
more to another angle.
What's
Yeah.
Shit, what's going on? Shit, what's happening? I don't know, man. I just hear y'all in here talking and shit, man. I'm just letting it be known right now, as we speak. Um, as I speak, um, I'm officially not a fan of this team no more.
Damn, Zay, what's up with you?
Done with this shit, bro. Done, bro.
What's up?
I
What's
would
up, B
too,
More?
bro. I feel you,
Done.
bro. If I was a Clipper fan too, I would be done with it too,
Done
bro.
with this
What's
I
shit,
up,
feel
B
bro.
you, bro.
More? You done? You done, B More?
Yeah, I'm
Well, bye.
done.
See
I'm
ya.
done.
Stop
Done,
crying.
DC.
Stop
This
Damn,
crying.
Zay.
nobody crying, nigga. These
Damn.
How he
niggas,
crying, nigga?
they ass, bro. I'm
Nigga
just
said crying. How you crying?
niggas just
Looking
fans.
at it.
Done with the
tired?
Clippers,
You
bro.
tired, Zay?
Yeah, they're tired of this shit, bro.
Shit.
I kind of enjoy
All the
watching
Clipper fans
basketball.
tired of this shit.
Yo, nobody really keep dealing with this shit, bro. Like I said, all y'all niggas new, bro. Y'all niggas new or temporary, bro. Y'all ain't been dealing with this shit since 2012, 2013 type shit. It's just fuck that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Wait, hold on, but Zay, y'all going to a new arena, bro. Y'all don't think it's a fresh start?
I don't give a fuck about that shit, bro.
Bro,
Damn.
bro, it's gonna be a fresh start, bro. Y'all gonna be
Nah.
out of the crypto. Y'all gonna be out of under the Lakers. You know, y'all
Nah,
gonna find.
Yeah,
bro.
nah, for
Nah.
sure.
It
It's a fresh
sound
start
good.
though,
It sound good,
Nah, for
bro. It
sure.
bro.
sound good.
I
Yeah,
ain't
how
gonna lie. I
much
think
LeBron paying y'all? How much LeBron paying y'all?
LeBron ain't paying me nothing. I'm just
You sure
watching.
about that?
I'm
You
just a
sure
fan.
about that?
I'm just a fan of basketball, bro. I like
Yeah,
Well, you
bro.
in
Why
the
you
Clipper
can't let
Clipper
somebody
page.
be a fan? Man, niggas is
This is
Clippers
Clipper
fans.
page. If you don't like it,
Fuck.
leave. I
Nigga,
don't understand the
I'm telling
crying.
you I'm leaving. I'm telling you I'm leaving. I
Well,
don't like
see
what I
ya.
see, so I'm leaving. I'm
Bye
telling you I don't like
hold
bye.
on, Miss Eichler. I gotta cook you real quick. How was Ty Lue a coach when his best player wasn't there and he still
Fam,
pushed the
he
team to?
signed.
Oh
Let
wait,
it go. He signed.
let me respond
telling
on. Then
you
you can
I'm
respond to me.
leaving.
Hold on. How was Ty Lue a dumb coach, but his best player wasn't there and he
The
still pushed the team to
realest.
6 games, bro? Stop it, man. Stop it, bro. We gotta
He
stop it, bro. Ty
signed.
Lue,
Let
Yeah,
it go. He
yeah.
signed.
Bro. It's not Ty Lue fault that Paul George had a stinker series, nigga, versus the Mavs, nigga. He had an inconsistent series, nigga. It's not Ty Lue fault. It's
He
not Ty Lue
signed.
fault
Let it go.
that Kawhi
He
keep getting hurt
signed.
right before the playoffs, nigga, or end up losing
They
games. It's
Exactly.
not
signed.
Ty Lue fault.
Exactly.
The
They
Mavs,
signed. Let
The
it go.
Mavs
the
for.
Let
Mavs
it
just
go.
like that, bro. They
That's what
just
I
like
said.
that,
It's not
bro.
his
They
fault.
just like that, bro. The
They
Mavs a good
signed.
team.
Let it go. They
Us
signed. They got a job. Let it go.
Clippers fans underestimated the Mavericks, and that shit, that backfire. I don't know what the
We
fuck y'all was.
lost.
Zay,
We
it's
lost
not
to the
that.
Magic.
Zay,
Nah,
it's not that we.
they
Zay,
just
it's
a better
not.
team. They didn't underestimate.
Zay,
They just a
it's
better
not.
team.
It's
Yeah,
not that
we
we under.
lost.
It's not that we underestimate. It's not that we underestimated
Y'all
them,
ain't
bro. We didn't
underestimate
have
them,
our
bro.
full.
Y'all ain't
Bro, we
underestimate them,
didn't have
bro.
Y'all
our
didn't
full.
have the
We
full
didn't have our
squad.
full squad. We didn't have our full squad,
Man,
bro.
Bro, we
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 wouldn't
had
played
have,
enough
for.
players.
If we
Y'all ain't
had
Clippers
Kawhi,
fans.
they
We
was
got
not
enough
beating us.
players.
we wouldn't have
We
beat
had
them with.
enough players to beat them. We got our
I
coach.
ain't
It's
yelling today.
real
I ain't
simple.
yelling today,
ISO don't
bro.
work.
We
ISO
wouldn't have,
don't work.
we wouldn't have beat them healthy, bro. I swear to God, we wouldn't have beat them
Nah,
healthy.
we
ISO
was gonna
don't
definitely
work.
beat them healthy. We
Nah,
was
the way y'all
definitely
was
gonna
playing,
send their ass
the
home.
way y'all was playing, bro, the way y'all was defending the shit, y'all just needed
Yeah,
someone like
we was gonna
Kawhi,
send
bro.
it. What? We was
Oh,
Bro,
gonna
so
send their ass
Wolves,
home.
so
Kawhi was
Wolves ain't
trash.
got
if
Kawhi.
the
Hold up.
best,
Wolves
if
ain't
the
got Kawhi. Wolves
bro, the
ain't got
best defense,
Kawhi.
if the best
Wolves
defense
getting
in
beat
the,
right now. Wolves ain't
if the
got
best
Kawhi.
defense in the
Our
league can't
style
do it,
don't work.
if the best
What do you say
defense
about
in
the
the
No, but
league
Wolves?
can't
hold on.
do it, what makes you
What about
think
the
Wait, no,
the
Wolves?
hold
old
on. But the
ass?
Wolves, hold on.
JM,
The
shut
Wolves,
up,
hold on. The
bro.
Wolves, the Wolves don't
Bro,
have a closer like Kawhi though. Ant-Man is
What
nice, but
about Wolves
he
got
ain't on
more
Kawhi
people
level
than
in terms of closing
Kawhi?
the game, bro.
Wolves got more people
Kawhi,
than Kawhi.
listen,
Wolves got
Kawhi
more
efficiency.
players than we got.
Hold on,
It's
Monty,
the
hold on, Monty,
same.
hold on, hold
It's
on.
the
bro.
same
Wait,
story,
hold
No,
on.
They
it's
bro.
No,
ain't
it's
not.
not the same.
comparing.
Hold on, because the
No, it's
Wolves,
not
hold
the
on.
same, bro.
Ant-Man, hold on.
No, you right. No, you
Ant-Man.
right. It is
Hold
the
on.
It's
same.
not the
Wait,
Ant-Man
hold
same.
got
on,
shut
Monty. Hold
down.
on,
You
bro.
right.
Hold
Bro,
up.
listen,
Ant-Man got shut down. You right.
Ant-Man don't got the game, and listen, Ant-Man don't got the in-between game like
But he the
Kawhi got. He
man
don't got
though,
the
though.
mid-range
Ant-Man
game,
the
bro.
man though.
Listen,
Ant-Man the man.
that's why Ant-Man be struggling sometimes in the series, bro,
No,
because like
okay. So
they'll
what
force him
Kawhi
into
get?
tough middies, and like he can't consistently make it, bro.
Yeah, but and the next
Kawhi be
Jordan
making that
though.
Bro,
shit.
you
You
gotta
force
let the
Kawhi to
man
make
Okay,
Bro,
that,
but
bro.
talk,
and
stop
Kawhi
the
it.
love
bro.
to
next
make it.
Stop it.
Jordan.
Hey, BJ, mute his mic
And
right
the
now. He
next
just said that
Jordan.
man the next Jordan. Stop it.
That's
Mute
what
him
Yeah,
right
people
now.
say.
bro, you
That's
glazed in
Mute
the
what
him
stick
people
right
Ant,
say.
bro.
now.
Stop
Mute.
it.
That's what people
Y'all
say.
niggas gotta
People
stop
say
Yo,
glazing the stick.
hold
Ant
on,
is not the next
hold on,
Jordan.
yeah, when I so
Yes, bro. Like, shut
what
up.
you said, so Zay, what you think about Tyler getting the sign extension? I
I
know you're doing
mean,
the team, but
it is what it is. I mean, you gotta do what you gotta do. I personally don't. I ain't care. I don't care. Clippers gonna do Clipper shit, bro. It don't really. I don't give a fuck for real. I ain't gonna lie. We keep them, get
Zay
rid of them.
over it.
It don't matter, bro. It's not gonna change nothing, bro. Like
Nah, I feel that.
it's not gonna change shit, bro. Trying
Nah,
to tell you,
I
bro.
think you know what, BJ. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all Clippers fan might say I'm just talking shit, but
Nah, bro. I'm
I
trying
think
to tell y'all, y'all might as well leave the Clippers
bro,
now.
I think y'all
Well,
will curse,
hold up.
bro.
Leave the
On some real
Clippers
shit,
now.
bro. On some real
Leave the
shit,
Clippers
I think
now.
y'all will curse, bro. I think playing under the Lakers, bro, and just playing in the same arena, bro. Like what other
Leaving that
team
arena
plays?
not
Hold on, listen
changing
though.
nothing. Bro, when we was in San Diego, we was
Nah.
trash,
Listen to
bro.
this though. Nah, listen to
Before
this.
we came
What
in the
other
building,
team
we
in the
weren't doing
NBA?
shit.
What other team in the NBA had to share an arena with a fucking other team, bro?
I
we got a
mean,
new
Come on, bro. Just
stadium.
think about that
We got
though.
a new stadium. We
That's
got
some
a new
that's some
stadium.
that's some curse shit written all over that shit, bro.
We got a
And you
new
playing with another
stadium.
team, bro,
Niggas
and
ain't
the other
cursing,
team
man.
plays with you, and you gotta
We
but
play
got
them
a
this is
new
A
before.
games and shit
stadium.
like that,
But
bro.
this is before the
Come
Staples
on.
Center, bro. This is before niggas was losing. Niggas ain't done shit before that. It was a video. We went in a whole drought for like 14 out of like 16 years before we even went in the stadium. We still wasn't making the playoffs. This was still a bad team, bro. This
Nah,
team was
but
never
like
good.
listen, y'all got stars now. And y'all
Nah,
could work,
bro.
y'all could work with that, bro. Y'all stars
No,
just gotta
you
be
can't,
healthy
bro.
at the right
You
time.
know, you don't even believe that shit, bro.
Nah, listen, hold on. Bro, if Kawhi Paul George is healthy at the right time, bro, they could accomplish anything they want
Bro,
in
I
NBA.
heard this.
They
Bro, I
have to
heard this
figure out a
4
way to
years
be
ago,
healthy at the
bro. I've
right
been hearing
time,
this
which
for
is the
4 or
playoffs,
5
bro.
years, bro.
Yeah,
Yo,
I
it's
know,
gonna take
bro. I
more
know.
than
Listen,
Kawhi.
hold
It's
on.
gonna take more than
Hold on,
Kawhi.
hold on. I know. Listen, hold on. I know, bro. But listen, I don't have no young talent, and I don't think I have much draft capital. So listen, you have to stick with this, bro. You have no other choice. What other
I'm
direction
not.
y'all
We
gonna
got
go
I'm
in?
young
not sticking
talent.
with it. I'm trying to.
We
I'm
got a
telling
whole
you,
young
I'm not
starting
sticking with it,
five.
bro. It's
We
We
done,
ain't
got a
bro.
had
young
no
starting
choice.
five.
We
This is
Y'all Y'all ain't got no
Ain't
choice,
no
nigga.
choice.
Yeah, hold on.
What you
Y'all
mean? I
basically
ain't
like
got
the
no
Suns
choice.
2.0. Hold on.
I'm a
Y'all kind of
grown.
like the
I'm a
Suns.
grown
Like,
ass man.
No,
I
we
feel
not. No, we not. We
gone.
got a young starting five. We got a whole young starting five you ain't never seen yet because you're not a Clipper fan.
who the young star five?
Bruh,
You
they in
name
some
them.
shit.
You
Stop
name
talking
them. You
about
the
them,
Clipper
bro. They in
fan.
some cold
I'm not a
ass.
Clipper fan,
You the
bro. What the
Clipper
hell?
They
fan.
is
You
I'm not a
name
cold
them.
Clipper
ass.
fan.
He keep
I
Nigga
know
said
talking
I'm
you're
about
not
they
a
checked
Clipper
cold
out.
fan.
ass.
That's all I'm
Cold
saying.
ass.
Yeah,
Them
my
niggas is
nigga
the
Andre
fucking
in the
shit.
chat, yo.
Yeah, y'all never seen him play. Well, leave. Why the Kawhi? Why go Kawhi all day? Are you kidding me?
Yeah,
Who you
all
gonna
right, all right, I'm gonna be crying today. You're gonna be suffering for another 10, 15 years
Hey,
with some
so
shit.
what? So what? You're like a Buffalo Bills fan. Just like a Buffalo
Damn, yo, how
Bills
y'all think?
fan. Just like
How
a
y'all think?
Raiders fan. So what? Just
How
like a
y'all think
Raiders
Steve Ballmer
fan.
feel,
All
bro?
right, go ahead, suffer.
How y'all think Steve Ballmer feel, bro? About all this,
You ask
like,
him. Yo, he on Twitter. Ask him. How about that?
Huh?
I wonder how Steve Ballmer feel, bro. That
Come
nigga
on,
probably.
Ask him.
Oh
Tweet him.
damn.
Yeah, but I'm trying to warn y'all Clipper fans, bro. Just leave while you can, bro.
Man, just go ahead,
Leave
man.
while you
Let's
can,
go. Why
bro.
you crying? You still crying? Why? Just
Cause
leave.
I'm not trying to be like you. You is
Well, good.
delusional. You
Good
is
for
Nah,
crazy.
you
you. Good for
delusional,
He,
Monty.
you.
hey
God
Zay, the
damn.
nigga
Yeah,
is
whatever.
delusional,
Good for
bro.
I
you.
know.
Good for
Hold on,
you.
Monty.
That's
You think
most
Good
the
of
for
this
Clippers
damn
you.
gonna win?
fan base.
Yo,
Monty. What's your expectations for the Clippers? Like, what you think they can accomplish?
Nothing.
you said what?
Wait, your name Monty?
Yeah,
Wait, who the other guy in the middle?
Man, tell
that's the
LeBron to go get a
delusional
new
nigga,
home.
JM. That's
That's
the
JM.
delusional
That's
one.
Tell
Oh
JM.
yeah,
LeBron.
yo, JM.
Man, you
Quick
LeBron
question.
fans, man.
Nobody
Get out of
LeBron
here.
fan,
Hold
bro.
on.
I
First of all,
promise
Nobody is
I'm
a
a K. Hold
LeBron
on,
fan, bro.
I'm a KD fan. First of all, bro. I'm not no LeBron fan. I'm a KD fan. But let me ask you a question, JM. Yo,
Hell
what do you
nah.
think the Clippers
I don't
can
know about
accomplish
fan.
though?
We're going to accomplish just like every other team accomplished. Same year, every other team. What's the difference?
we ain't got
Huh?
shit. We ain't got shit.
Yeah, we got a lot of shit.
Like what?
We
Like
got
what y'all got?
we in the same boat every other team
You need to
that's sitting
stop
home
drinking,
watching the
bro. Stop
playoffs right
drinking.
now.
He
Yeah,
drunk,
whatever.
bro.
That was
He
drinking. I
drunk.
know. Now it's all this other shit. Man, get
That,
out. We got the same hopes every other team got.
what's that? That's that
Huh?
1800. That's that
Yeah, that
1800
Man,
nigga
you drinking
I
on?
only see three teams. I only see four teams in the playoffs right now. That means there's what, over 20
drunk.
players, 20 teams that's not there. We got the same
Hey
hopes
Zay, what
every
you
other
say?
team got.
Hell
How
no.
about that?
Nigga, we already peaked, bro.
Hey
We
But hold on,
Zay,
the
already
other
peaked.
what
teams.
you say,
Hold
bro?
on. JM. The other teams are closer to win the championship than y'all though.
Nigga, we
Who?
got
What's your team is? What's your team? What's your
No,
team?
I'm not talking about my
What's
team.
your
I'm talking about
team? Nah,
I'm
what's
not
your
talking about
team?
my team. I'm not
What's
talking about
your
my team.
team? What is
I'm
your
not
team?
talking about my team
You
though.
know what
Hey
is your
King, he just
team?
want to argue with you, bro.
Bro.
Andre,
My
I
What is
team,
your
swear to
bro.
God, I'm
My
team?
team.
lying, bro. I promise you, bro. This
What is
Hold on.
Clippers
your
My
is
team.
done
team?
for. I
My team, the
promise
Suns.
you.
My team, the Suns.
I swear
Oh,
to
so
God, I'm
y'all
done with this
lost.
thing. I
Okay,
put
so
that
y'all
on
lost.
God.
So why the hell are you crying about?
I put
What
that
you
on
crying? You
God.
lost.
Fuck the
What you
Clippers.
crying
Fuck
about
the
the
Clippers.
Clippers? And
Fuck
you
the
a
Clippers.
Suns fan, and y'all lost. What kind of shit is that?
Nobody crying, bro. Nobody crying.
You is crying. You a Suns fan. You crying?
Nah,
Choir.
you crying.
All
You
right,
crying.
come on,
Yeah,
man. This
no, you is. You a Suns fan. You a Suns fan, and you in the Clipper panel
And you a
crying
Clipper
about
fan.
the fucking Clippers.
I'm not crying. I'm just trying to I'm trying to see how can y'all get better, bro.
I
What the
told
hell?
you,
Yeah,
we got the same
we can get
aspirations
better,
that
bro.
your team got.
I don't get
We
no
hope to
better,
win
bro.
next year, just like your sons hope to win next
Now
year. What's the
hold
You
on,
don't,
and
problem?
bro. You
JM,
don't even.
hold on, JM.
You don't even
Hold on, JM.
believe that shit.
All I'm saying is,
You
bro,
don't believe that.
if your two best players need to be healthy at the right time. We seen
We
that for
got more
Dallas.
than two best players, fam. We got a
Oh my God,
team.
it start
You the
no, but
one
it
dealing with
starts.
KD.
Hold on.
Tell KD to try to get along with Booker. That's what you should be worried about. You a Suns fan.
That's it.
Why you worried about the Clippers?
He drunk,
Why?
bro. He drunk.
Yeah,
Oh,
he
now
drunk.
I'm drunk. Yeah,
He
okay,
drunk.
whatever you want
He
to say.
drunk. This
I
nigga drunk.
know. I'm drunk, but as the young kids say, y'all just got cooked. Why are you here?
You're not
Why?
cooking.
Nobody got cooked. You not cooking,
Nobody
bro.
I know,
cooking.
but
You're
you
not cooking,
here.
bro. You're
Y'all
not
been
You
cooking.
not
crying.
cooking.
Y'all been crying the whole time you've been on the show.
Not,
You've been
nobody's been
crying.
crying. Your
And you're
ass
not even a
been
Clipper
whining.
fan. Wait a minute. You're not even a Clipper fan, and you
Nah,
over
I'm a
here
Clippers fan for
crying?
sure.
Damn,
Man, come on, man. Get out of
who that in the
here.
comments? Who that in the who that woman right there? She
Probably somebody
fine. She got.
calling y'all choirs. Probably somebody calling y'all the choirs.
I
Y'all
don't
the
know.
choir. Go ahead, sing choir.
I'm trying to find out who that
Hey,
is.
hey, BJ, you gotta stop this,
Who that is?
man.
Miss
Oh,
iCloud, how you doing? How you doing?
that's the
My,
homie. That's Mercedes.
oh, she
That's
fine.
Nah,
I
this
ain't
guy is
gonna
crazy, man. Man, the
y'all gotta
bottom line is
put me on.
Kawhi and PG has to be healthy at the right time in order for us to win. That's the
We know
bottom
you
line. It's
gonna
not
have
gonna
PG
matter if
in
Tyron
there.
Lue there.
She a
You don't
Clippers
know
fan.
that.
If she a Clippers fan, I'll become a Clippers fan again.
Hey, I will a
She a
man.
Clippers
I will
fan,
a
man.
man. I will an
Yeah,
oxen.
chill,
I will
chill,
an
bro,
She
chill,
oxen.
bro.
from Brazil. She from Brazil.
Oh, she from Brazil.
Yeah.
Oh my god. All right. I'm gonna keep it PG, bro. Keep it PG.
Yeah.
Stick to the
let's
pounds.
get
You
let's get
right. You right. The realest. You right.
yeah, let's get to the panel.
Yeah,
So
BJ, how
so
you been, bro? How you been? How you living, bro?
I've been all right. Been with the fam, got back in town. I'm good though. I'm straight.
Okay,
I'm back
okay.
ready to go.
That's
Back
what's
ready to go.
happening. That's what's happening, man. That's what's
Shit.
happening.
Y'all been good? Everybody been good?
Yeah.
For sure.
All right. But like I said, man, I'm happy for any black man getting his money. That's first. But I ain't the biggest Ty Lue fan, I ain't gonna lie. But it is what it is.
Nah, I feel that. That's just what we gotta deal with right now, man.
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Prodigy, hit me on Instagram. Hit me on Instagram. Zayna Bag, ZAYINA. I can't even spell. She got me stuttering and shit.
I don't think she got it. I don't think
ZAYINNABAG.
she got Instagram.
You ain't got no Instagram.
I don't think she do.
Come on.
Yeah.
How I'ma get at you? I'm trying to get at you. All right, go ahead, BJ. My
Zay
fault. You about to
crazy.
go. My
Let
fault.
me
My
ask
fault.
y'all. Let
Zay
me ask.
crazy.
Hey, JM. So, first of all, Zay, why? So, what's the story behind you being the Clipper fan? You finally giving it up. Like, where did it all start for you?
I mean, it's the same shit. I mean, it's simple. It's the same shit every year, bro. It's you can tell when something just not. It's never going to get better. It's just not going in the right direction. It's just like you feel like this team just stagnant. It's no identity. It's not the right amount of. It's not the right type of players. It's just I don't know what they thinking. Like I don't know. Like it's just they don't. I just feel like they care. It's more of a money thing, in my opinion, than actually caring about the fans. I really feel like they don't care about the fans. I feel betrayed because I feel like I support this team, and you feel me. This is the fuck shit I get in return. That's just how I feel, bro. It don't make no sense. You feel me? It's just niggas play a full season. Then next thing you know, niggas ain't ready for the playoffs. It's the same shit. I don't know how y'all can just keep rewatching this fucking story every year. Like you get fed up with this shit after a while. Like niggas getting too old for this shit, bro. These motherfucking WNBA, these women got more heart than these niggas. You feel what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
it's just sad. Niggas just
Yeah.
collecting their bag. I don't blame a nigga collecting their bag. But damn, like, you feel me? It's a nigga like me that watch y'all all the time. I can't do it, bro. Can't do it. Like, I kind of just like watching basketball from them. You feel me? I just like watching basketball. I can't like be a fan of this dumbass team, bro. I mean, y'all can do it. I salute y'all, but it's just I'm gonna pray for y'all, bro.
But so you ain't the first one to tell me that they don't feel like the Clippers are serious. You ain't the first one to tell me
Yeah,
that.
they not that's basically a good way to explain. They're not serious, bro. It's a dark cloud over this organization for real. Like,
Salute my guy, the real Leezy. What's good, bro? What about you, JM? So how you feel? I know you JM the biggest Clipper fan I know. So what you feel about the team being serious and not being serious?
Yeah, I always said that I never was a fan of Ty Lue, but he had a contract. He get to pick his own team, just like every other coach does. He picked all guards, and I'm not a fan of him being signed, but clearly Kawhi has something to do with this. So They had to come to some agreement. There's no more ISO, right? We're going to get a point guard. Well, if we need it for 4 years in a row, Frank said he did not like that we got Russ nor Harden. I'm on record for saying neither one of them are point guards. We got a whole bunch of
Stop it.
guards. That's
Stop
Tyloo
it.
with his hey, can I finish, bro? Right? Unless you want me to interrupt you. Let me just finish. Right? He asked
Ain't
me a
nobody
question.
nobody talking, nigga.
All right, okay, well, never mind.
Nobody
Stop
was talking.
crying. Okay, well, stop crying. Your voice changing. Cut it out. So
Nigga,
either way,
nobody was
like
talking,
I
bro.
said,
You fucking drunk as shit.
we making a whole different direction. We invested in Kai Jones. We looking at Kyle Lowry. We looking at CP3, and some people gonna think that's a bad idea. But when it comes down to how many point guards is really in the league to test your basketball IQ, there's not too many true point guards in the league. And the only teams that make it is got point guards. CG13, I want all these playoff losses to put this to rest. It didn't matter if we kept CGA or not. CGA did not make it. All right. Paul George at least made it to the Western Conference Finals. First of all. Second of all, the best person on our team as far as skill wise and education, like basketball IQ, knows you need a fucking point guard. He's won 2 rings with a point guard. So all these guards running around, everybody trying to score, that does not work. It ain't working for Minnesota, is it? Ant-Man, they play ISO, believe it or not. They got 2 centers, and they got Ant-Man trying to outscore everybody. Clearly, they faced a better coach than Jason Kidd with the Mavs and shut that shit down. If you think fucking Wolves going to come back from 3-1, you're out your rabbit ass mind. So that's not going to happen, and that's my proof with everything I've been saying. So we're going to get 2 point guards. We can afford to get 2 point guards. Let PG can stay all he wants. He been getting offers. He getting offered more money than Philly. Philly could offer him more money, just simple off the state taxes. With nobody figured that in, right? He could get a same deal that he getting now. If he want to move, fuck him. I wish he would stay, but so what? We'll take that money and go get anybody who do what he could do. Matter of fact, we got Boston Jr. on the bench who could do what he can do. So it's
Oh
not
my
like we need him.
god.
You
Somebody
know
take
what
the
I
mic.
said? My opinions is coming from a real Clipper fan who know our entire roster, who been watching this shit since Jamal Crawford, who been here since Blake, Chris Paul,
Nigga,
and
I was here.
DeAndre
I was here
Jordan.
since then. I was there too. I was down there too, nigga.
Okay,
Around that
so
time
so
too,
if
nigga.
you
Fuck you talking
think
about?
about the knowledge,
Niggas
so
delusional,
since you're a
man.
real Clipper fan too, and I'm into like this, what I
Man, G
see
Money, give
is
him some game, bro. Give him some game, G Money.
I'm
Put
just
some
gonna end
knowledge
this
on
like
him, G
this. What
Money.
the question was, I'm in this where we got optimism. To me, we got it. Just like if I was a Bills fan or a motherfucking Cleveland Browns fan or a Nets fan, I got optimism. Every year could bring us something different. And with Tyloo stayed, okay, he got strong arm. We're going to get players he don't even like. So
Miss
that means
Prodigy, my
he got
head
to
hurt.
come to a deal. And that's it. We're
I
going
want
to
some
win.
breakfast, Miss Prodigy. You cook, Miss
That's it.
Prodigy?
We're going to win.
Let me get my
That's it.
let me get my
Go Clippers.
dog. Let me go my dog E. What's good, E?
What's saying already, bro?
What's happening, bro? What you got?
That man tripping, bro. Yeah, this Tyloo thing, I don't like the looks of this, bro. I
This
don't
nigga
think they
easy,
trying to
bro.
win, bro. Like, cause Tyloo, he ain't winning no more championships, bro. I don't like the move, bro. People can say what they want. This is just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying? I've been kind of, already boisterous about the whole Tyloo extension thing, but if that's the direction that they want to go, then I guess so. But to be honest with you, you ain't winning no motherfucking championship with no motherfucking CP3 and no Kyle Lowry as your damn point guard. So
We
let's get
need
Thank
that
you,
straight
E. Thank
first
you,
and
E.
foremost.
Thank you, bruh. Thank you, E. Oh my God.
And the
Hey, EG.
Minnesota
That's
series
my
ain't over
opinion.
in shit. Dallas go 1-on-1 too. So, you know what I'm saying? And J. Kidd has failed miserably in all his other stops. He always had a good first 1 or 2 seasons, and then they start getting worse and worse and worse. So I can guarantee you that if Dallas do get to the finals this year or win the finals possibly, they'll never get back to that motherfucker with J. Kidd and them. That's just how the shit go.
Hey,
But
Eleasy.
if you want to win, you need players that's healthy, and you need players that buy in to a system and that's going to play on both sides of the court. I don't know if Paul George and Kawhi can win together, in my opinion, because one of them is a dog, and then one of them is just like, he's just there. He don't give a fuck. We know what Kawhi can do when he's healthy, but you have to surround Kawhi with certain individuals. You can't just put anybody around Kawhi. It's not going to work. You need players that's committed and that's going to play their role to the best of their ability and be the greatest at that role. And then you need players that's going to buy into the system. See, it worked in Toronto. It worked in San Antonio for those 2 reasons that I just mentioned. You know what I'm saying? With the player personnel and buying into a system. They don't have system guys on the court right now for that Clipper team. Some of them, yes, but you need to start moving pieces. I believe that they moved the other pieces to Philly. I thought Covington and a couple of those other guys would have fit perfect with the Kawhi Leonard because they know what they're good at. They know their role, and they're good teammates. They're good locker room people. That matters. You can't have people that want to be bigger than the team, and the Clippers got about 3 of those guys all on one team. You know what I'm saying? So it just won't work. And that meaning PJ Tucker, Paul George, and motherfucking James Harden. And I said the James Harden trade, that was the downfall. Even though they had some good moments and they played good for a certain amount of games, but ultimately in the end, it always pointed back to the James Harden trade. That wasn't a good trade for them. But now we got to look at the people that's calling the shots. Kawhi Leonard is calling the shots. Like, sometimes Kawhi going to have to be honest with, like, if you're going to scout talent, you need to also scout the character that comes with the talent, the mindset that comes with the talent. You can't just go get guys that's, oh, man, he can score with the best of them. So what? The whole NBA is full of scorers, bro. You don't win championships with just scorers on your team. You got to have the right people with the right mindset and character to go about their business every day in a professional setting, bro. Period, point blank. And people don't understand. You might get mad at, you know what I'm saying, Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook, nobody had to come to him. Nobody had to come to Russ and tell him, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm going to do this for the betterment of the team. Russ went to the coach and said, guess what, coach? Bring me off the bench. You know what I'm saying? That's called a mentality of somebody that will sacrifice all his stats and numbers, the things that got him max contracts and MVPs and, you know what I'm saying, 4-time triple-double, you know what I'm saying, 4 in a row, whatever, you know what I'm saying? For him to do that, bro, when he can just easily say, you know what, I can still score 30 a game. I can still be that type of guy, an all-star type of guy. He said, I'm going to sacrifice for the betterment of the team so we can win. Those are the guys that you need on your roster. Period, point blank.
So
I'm just saying, think about it.
Thank you.
You got to unlock other guys. Terrence Mann, if Terrence Mann wanted to be a 15 to 20 point per game scorer, he could be that. But he knows what he's good at in his role. Now, he might emerge and become that, but I think the common denominator, Paul George and or James Harden, they have to go. And you can get some nice pieces for them.
Nigga, give me DeJounte Murray, nigga.
Go get DeJounte. You know what I'm saying? Go get DeAndre Hunter. What's the name? What's cuz name from Virginia who played with Atlanta right now? DeAndre Hunter?
Yeah, he cool.
Give me DeAndre Hunter. 6'8", 6'9", can shoot, can defend long.
That's the new NBA, bro. You need like 2 wings.
I mean, you can go get different guys, bro. Like, they got size with Zubac, Plumlee. They got types. They're serviceable. You can use those guys. You know what I'm saying? It's good to have three bigs. OKC wish they had another big to go with Chet because Chet not really a big. Like, you know what I'm saying? He like a 3-4. So, but you got to
I ain't gonna
understand on
lie,
how
you
to build
might.
a winner, bro.
I
They're
say
not going about it the right way, though.
get rid of Powell. I ain't saying just because I don't like Powell, but if you really
And
want,
that's another piece that y'all heard me say, bro. Powell
yeah,
don't play no D. He all offensive oriented, bro. And when his jump shot not falling, he's not doing the other things to help your team win.
you
Period.
got
Point blank.
Let me go to
Bones. You
let me
got
go to my
flip
bro.
him.
Let me go to Deuce real quick. I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. What's good, Deuce?
Oh, what's up, really? What's popping, man? Everybody trying to see all these crazy takes about, excuse me, about my team, man. It's crazy, bro. You know what I mean? I don't. Well, they tied their flag to Ty Lue. So, but I hope he just starts trying to play some of the youth, man. Sprinkle them in. We can't have James Harden playing 40 minutes a night and Kawhi playing 12 minutes at a time straight. We got some young players that we don't know if they're good or not. But I seen Bones put up 40 points against Phoenix, who was trying to win that game, who was trying to stop him, whatever. So, what I mean? I've seen players, we've seen the highlights with Kai Jones, whatever. I still want to know what we got in Moose, but Plumlee can't play on my team anymore. I'm sorry. I don't want to see him anymore. Yeah, I don't want to see Powell anymore. Like Powell, like old boy just said, if he ain't making a shot, he's useless. And he only makes shots when they don't count. So, what I mean? I'm not going to be long-winded. I heard some crazy shit, man. Kyle Lowry and Chris Paul, man, this ain't 2015. They can
Thank
keep
you.
those guys.
Stop it.
I'm
Stop it.
cool on them, bro.
Stop it with that shit, bro.
Yeah, hell no.
Hell no.
I'm
I'm gonna
cool on
stick with
Kyle.
that because we
The
need a
John,
point guard,
the
and you
John
can't
Tay
find
Murray.
that point
James
guard
Harden
Bro,
been.
anymore.
nobody, bro,
If you
they
ain't
old
watching the
as
games,
shit.
bro, James
Fuck,
Harden been the
bro.
best point guard in the league for the last like 3-4
I
years.
know he hasn't. He has not been the best
They
one.
old as
No, he
shit.
hasn't.
I know what you're
Fuck.
talking about. I
Bro,
don't
Bro,
Kyle
think
you
you know what
gotta
you're
Lowry
talking
and
about,
understand,
Chris
bro.
bro.
Paul. Stop it.
Why do y'all think this old ass team is built to go on a long playoff run, bro? Like,
We
why do
need to
y'all
strip
think that?
LeBron do it. No,
This
wait,
team
don't
is
If
LeBron
old as
do it?
fuck.
everybody, hey Zay, I'm gonna tell you how. Cause if everybody healthy at the right time
That's the same
and
shit,
and they
bro.
get kind of new and they clicking, bro, they can definitely go on a
I
playoff
know,
run.
but I heard
But
that
niggas is
three,
not
4
healthy,
years
bro.
ago, bro. It's not
I
changing,
feel that.
Monty. You
I
gotta
feel
make
that,
change.
but
It's
it's not.
time to make
You
changes,
can't
bro.
blame it.
What
You
changes
can't
can you
blame
make though? You
Tyron
just can't
Lue.
make change. You can't make change
Yeah.
for the
Get a
sake of
point
change.
guard.
You gotta
You
cook
get a real
something, bro.
point guard.
Well,
Get a
it's gonna be
real
the
point
same
guard.
story,
No,
bro. I'm trying to tell
we
y'all, bro.
we,
Bro,
we,
shut
we,
up.
we
We
need
already got a
we,
point guard. Shut
we,
up,
we need
bro.
we need to bring PG back. Let him take that 3 years, 50 million a year. Let's keep it mobbing
Yeah.
like that.
Nah, I'm
But
cool. Don't do that, bro.
I'm
Hey, if
cool off that.
anything, go get to be honest with you, bro. Go get Wiggins. He won he helped the
This
Warriors
nigga
win a
crazy,
fuck
man.
championship,
no.
No
bro.
man, get to it. Man, none of these
Fuck
guys
no.
who game are better than Paul George, man.
Wiggins
Nah,
Hell
helped
None of
Leasy
nah.
these
could
guys
try
who
to
the
got
get rid of
Warriors
him.
win a title, bro. So
none, none,
You
none,
nobody
got
say
to pay
Wiggins
him
needs
like
to change his city.
and
He needs
Steph
to
Hey,
and
change
Steph
city.
Curry and
And
Steph
you know
Curry
he's
was the
gonna
MVP of
defend.
that title, not
You
Wiggins.
know he's gonna
Yeah.
So,
defend though. No, Wiggins
Yeah.
was valuable in that run. Don't get it twisted.
Nah.
Tell me.
Andrew
man,
Wiggins wouldn't have had a title if he was with the Warriors. Hell nah.
you
thank
got
you.
Stop it.
Boston
Let's get
Jr.
over
But
You
what
that.
got
I'm
Nah,
saying,
but
Boston
I'm
Jr.
talking about the Wiggins now, later on in his career, not the early Wiggins, but
He
the
can't even
Wiggins
play
now.
no
He's
more.
more
He lost
mature,
his
bro.
game.
Like, you know what I'm
bro,
saying?
he
He
was the last.
understands on how to
That
play the
nigga can't play no
game,
more, man.
He
he
was the
won.
last. Yo, he
That
was the
nigga,
last.
that nigga wife fucked with his best friend. That nigga done,
He
bro.
was the last
Nah, I
That
great
don't
nigga
think
shot
so,
for
done.
man.
Luca, bro. He was the
The
last
same
great
thing
shot
happened
for
to
Luca, bro.
You
same
ain't
thing
winning
happened
with
to
no
Brent
Paul
Berry.
George. You ain't winning with Paul George and James Harden.
We
I
got
promise you
We'll
Boston
that.
see.
Jr.
We'll see.
Hey,
We
hey,
got
hey,
That's what's
James
gonna
hey,
Harden is
happen.
hey,
not
hey,
defending at a
hey,
high level, and he never did
hey,
Well,
at all.
that's narrative because he played defense with us.
No, he
hey,
didn't.
So that's
E,
narrative.
Hey,
Yes, he
y'all
E,
did.
lost.
Yes, he
Bro, they
did.
picked
Luther and
on him that
Kyrie
whole
lit that
Madden
nigga up,
season.
bro.
You ain't
I
watch
don't
He
the
think
didn't play
Madden
no
so.
season.
defense.
I think Derrick Jones and PJ Washington
we
had a
do
lot to
need
say about that shit. Look,
Well,
Luka and
who
Kyrie
guarded
wasn't
that?
sure important.
Somebody got to defend. Shit.
Hey,
But
those guys hitting wide
wasn't
open
they picking
shots,
that
bro.
hard the whole time? Wasn't they
No,
switching
they
they
wasn't.
pick?
That's
No, they
Yes, they
because
wasn't.
was, bro. They was
James
No,
literally
Harden
they
not
getting
wasn't,
that
rotating,
bro.
screen,
bro.
bro.
Period.
They
They was
was not
getting the
picking that
screen.
Harden, bro.
Yes, they was, bro. You was not
No,
watching the
bro.
series,
They
bro.
they, they run that weak ass pick
They
and roll at the top and let
right,
him go and flop in
and
the
then
lane.
and
He
then
wasn't switching
Nah,
off of
they
Harden,
got
bro.
they wasn't
James
picking that
Harden
high.
going.
Nah,
They got Terrence Mann off him.
They
got
let
Paul
Luka.
George off him.
No,
They
Terrence Mann was
clicking that
fighting.
hard.
Terrence Mann was fighting over the screen. It wasn't no damn getting Terrence. Terrence Mann stayed on his ass.
He was to an extent, but they was trying to get at Harden, bro.
Nah, they wasn't getting that Harden, bro.
Yes,
it wasn't him. It wasn't him, bro.
Let me get
this nigga is crazy.
Let me get Bruce real quick, and I'm gonna let y'all get back to it. What's good, Bruce?
This nigga is
What's
crazy.
up, BJ? What's up, everybody? You guys are good. Get ready to have another losing season because you have
this nigga funny.
you bring back the same germ. You're not getting vaccine or shots. I know you guys hate vaccines or shots, but the same Tyron.
Only the ones that work. When like the ones that work, not the made up ones in 6 months.
Yo, hell no, niggas funny as shit.
I mean, Tyron, no, the Clippers are not ready. The Clippers are not ready. They don't want to win, man. I'm sorry. You know, they don't. The Clippers don't want to win, and I don't know why you guys love James Harden, but okay, go ahead. Good luck. The same thing again gonna happen again. Nice regular season. That nice regular season wins 25-0, and then in the playoff 0-25. All right, go ahead.
Well, he played 4 good games. He played 4 good games in the playoffs. He helped win Game 4. So I don't know what the hell you guys talking about.
We won Game 4 and we won the series, right, with James Harden, right?
That's not good enough, bro. That's not good enough, bro.
So it's not bad. It's bad enough to blame him though. You guys can't blame James Harden. The reason we
He ain't
lost.
got no
Blame
ring.
Ty
Fuck
Lue.
him. He ain't got
Ty
no
Lue.
ring.
All right.
When are we gonna learn?
I appreciate you standing up for this team, bro. But
when are we gonna learn that doing the same thing over and over again, you're not gonna get a different result? James Harden is not a winner.
They're not doing it over. They only did it. They only did it for 1 year. Y'all gotta get them a chance, man. Like,
come on,
bro.
This shit is crazy, bro. This shit is crazy. This shit is crazy.
Y'all not. That's why we done win it, cause y'all don't believe.
Nah, they ain't got nothing to do with it. Them niggas don't believe in themselves.
Name one team James Harden helped win a chip, bro. I'll wait.
Bruce, go ahead and talk, Bruce. You better talk, Bruce.
Who got all the chips though? Who got all the chips though?
That's why we don't believe in them, bro.
I'm just saying.
You watch
James
how they
Harden
play.
still
It's hard
playing
to
for
believe in
contract.
them,
He ain't playing to win, bro. I promise you that.
The Clippers are like domestic abuse people, and they will still want to get beat up. You guys are like domestic abuse people.
They got Stockholm. They call that Stockholm syndrome, bro.
That's crazy. That's crazy. You guys say get rid of all these people, but you guys don't have any better suggestions. Nobody want to hear that shit, man. None of those guys you named are better than Paul George. I'm sorry.
You can go try to go get Sadiq Bey. Atlanta got a lot of pieces over there. Utah got a lot of pieces in Utah. Chris Dunn, Lori Marketing. You can go get a lot of different players.
These are free agents. These are free agents on the screen right now.
Let me see. I gotta squint my eyes, bro. I can't see for shit.
It's pointless. It's pointless to look at a free agent, bro. We can't trade anybody.
Gary
we don't have.
I know, Juice. I'm just
it's pointless. We can't get any of those players.
Stay away from them top 2 names, though. Don't bring them niggas nowhere near your roster.
Well, get LeBron James. You gotta get LeBron James.
Hell no. That nigga more passionate about doing a podcast than he is about winning, nigga. Stop it.
Come on, LeBron James we talking about, bro.
Oh my goodness. Come on, bro.
Like 70 years old, bro.
And you know Ty Lue gonna start that nigga Bronny James at point guard. Nigga, stop.
Ain't no LeBron. I knew that was coming. Ain't no LeBron. Let it go.
Hey, Bruce Brown Jr., Gary Trent, Markelle Fultz, OG Anunoby.
Ain't no Bron coming. None of them. Believe that.
None of those players are better than the players we have. I'm sorry.
They gonna help you win. I promise you that.
Where the fuck they are? If you build it right,
They
build
better
it
than
right.
James Harden. Shit.
You put it together right.
This
It's gonna
nigga's
be
out of
better than
control.
what you
None of those
got.
players, all those players probably
You
idolize
know why?
James
Because
Harden. What
they
the hell
know
are
their
you talking
role and they're
about?
going to play defense. The players I just named know their role and they're going to play defense. James Harden is only going to give you dribble,
James
dribble,
Harden
dribble,
played
dribble,
defense
step
for
back.
us.
Dribble,
James Harden
dribble,
played
dribble,
defense
dribble,
for
step
us. I'm
back, bro.
sorry.
Nigga,
James Harden. James Harden
imagine a
played
Bruce
defense for
Brown. You
us.
put
James
Bruce
Harden didn't play
Brown
no
and
defense.
Anobi on this team.
He
You put
played
Bruce
defense
Brown
for
and
us.
Anobi.
Nope. Y'all
Bruce
lost, bro. He
and
didn't play no
Anobi.
defense.
Yeah, come on.
It wasn't
You need
because of him.
complimentary
Y'all had
pieces,
a
bro.
terrible stretch down the regular season. The last 2 months of the season, y'all was terrible. And James Harden was a part of that. So I
There
don't
weren't
get
even
it.
no centers up there. There weren't even no bigs up there.
But the last 8 games he went 8-1. I mean, the last 9 games he went 8-1, and James Harden was a part of that.
Nah, telling you.
Man, I don't give a fuck about that regular season shit. You can brag about this shit all you want. That
When you
shit
need
ain't.
James Harden to
That
be the
shit.
best player in
Hey,
the
we at home, man.
league, he turned into a motherfucking the motherfucking glass slipper like on the motherfucking the Wizard. What's that shit?
What?
What's that movie, bro? Where the glass slipper turned back into the motherfucking the raggedy ass shoe.
Hey, Harden not getting
Right.
signed. Russ
That part.
not getting signed. PJ Tucker not getting signed. Dice not getting
What?
signed. We
Yeah, this
got
nigga
plenty
drunk
of
as
money.
fuck.
We
He
got
drunk as
plenty.
Hey,
fuck.
Yeah,
no,
I know
PJ
you didn't say
Tucker is
all
under
that.
contract.
PJ Tucker not
PJ
getting
under
signed.
contract.
And you know,
PJ
He's
he
don't
under
got,
want to
hey, he
play.
contract,
got
bro.
PJ
11
don't
million.
want to play
Watch
for us.
this, homie. Watch this, homie. He got $11 million contract. We not picking that up. Russ won a $4 million contract. We're not picking that up. That's why we went and going to get Lowry or CP3.
Nigga,
Tice not getting
you
Hey,
signed.
pick it up. You pick it
those are
up, nigga.
player options,
No,
bro.
You pick it up, nigga.
no, yeah. Guess what? They're not getting signed. I
This
bet
nigga's out
you
of.
that they're
I don't.
not
He
getting
don't know
signed.
business, bro.
He don't know
Yeah, I knew
basketball.
your business. They
No, he
not
don't
getting
know
signed.
basketball, bro.
Useless. We not using a bunch of guards, like I
Hey,
said.
Zay, this
We get
nigga
rid
is
of all
drunk
of our
as shit,
guards.
bro.
All
Yeah,
of
he
our
drunk,
guards
bro.
we
I
get
know
rid
drunk when
of.
I smell the liquor
Yeah, I know
on. I
whatever
smell
you
the
want to
liquor on him, bro.
say. Whatever you
Smell
want to
liquor.
say, but I bet
PJ,
you.
he off the
I bet you we
Casamigos or
get rid of
something,
all of
bro.
our
He ain't
guards.
drinking no
I
Casa. He
bet
drinking
you
that
we get rid of all of our
corner
guards.
store
I
liquor.
bet
This
you we
nigga,
do
this
that.
nigga's autistic, homie. This nigga don't know what the hell he talking about.
Come
Yeah,
on, yo,
whatever
you
you
gonna
want
get
to say,
BJ
but I bet
canceled,
you we
bro.
get rid
Hey,
of
Yo,
all
hey,
of our
tripping.
guards.
hey,
I
Deuce,
bet
this
you
Tripping.
nigga,
that.
this
I
nigga
bet
drunk
you
as
Paul
shit.
George not getting re-signed. I bet you that. We get rid of all of our guards.
This
We
nigga
ain't
probably.
using no guards no
Hey, let
more.
me
I
hold
bet
on,
you that.
JM. Hold on, JM. Let me ask Bruce. I gotta ask Bruce this
This
question. So,
nigga
Bruce,
pacing
what you
back
think
and
about
forth.
Ty Lue getting to re-sign 5 years? I didn't get that from you.
What do I think about Ty Lue getting re-signed?
For 5 years.
Well, it's gonna be 5 years of mediocrity. The same thing again. Clippers not
Mediocrity.
gonna
Yeah.
win. It's the same thing, man.
Yeah.
The Clippers, like I said, is a domestic abuse victim. You keep wanting the same guys beating you up, right?
Yeah.
You think that if you polish him, you put nice clothes on him, he's gonna love you. He's still gonna beat you up. So that's what the Clippers. The Clippers don't want therapy. They don't want therapy. They don't want to move on. They want James Harden. See, one of the victims wants James Harden back. See,
He's
I
not
don't know why
coming back.
I
I
don't
think
want James Harden back
he
on the team.
coming back, bro. He coming back. I'm not
Hey,
saying because I want him to come back, but they bringing them niggas back, bro. On some
No,
serious
yeah,
they
shit. They gonna
definitely
bring them
because
bringing
back.
us
because
back.
hey,
They
Man, we
gonna
to
gonna
bring
me
them
lock
back.
to
these
me
guys
to
out,
me
bro. And
to
I
me
don't swear you
Lawrence
guys have a
Frank
problem.
to
hey,
me
not,
Lawrence Frank should be fired. Ty Lue should be gone. But that's me. And
Now,
the team needs
hey,
him.
I'm
hey,
not mad at the Ty Lue thing. I'm not that mad at it.
Oh.
I don't got an issue with Ty Lue like that. You got
I think
to.
I
It's
think
the
T-Man
personnel.
is gonna
You got to
leave.
switch up
He's gonna leave.
what you got. What
Hey,
he
answer
got
this
is
one
not good
question.
enough.
What is James Harden doing right now to prepare for next season? I'll wait.
He's looking for another team. Ain't
I
nobody
look.
about to pay him
We
$30
don't know what James
million.
Harden's doing.
He's
No, we
We
looking
don't
know
know
for
what
exactly
James
what
$30
he's
Harden.
doing. He kicking it with Lil Baby and them, going to all them damn parties, bro. He ain't in the
24
NBA
hours,
trying to win
24
no
hours a
damn
day,
championship, bro.
24
Don't
hours a
trade
day.
for
Because I
Harden.
Yeah,
know people who
Don't
work out.
trade
I
for
know people who
Harden.
work
if
out
he
with
getting his
James
body
Harden.
Don't
right,
trade
if he
for
getting
I
his
know
body
people who
right,
work out with James Harden right
if he
now.
getting his
Yeah,
body
So
they
you
right,
work
don't
out
even
at
that's
the
what
know.
I'm saying.
buffet. They work out
If
at
he
the
getting his
buffet.
body right,
Yeah, I know people work out.
He's getting
What is LeBron
$36
doing right now?
million. He about
LeBron
to get
traveling.
$36
Check
million.
this nigga Mike,
He
bro.
Why
need
you
This
to
nigga
guys
talking
care about
about shit.
LeBron so much,
Yeah,
man?
can
Why
we
do
turn
you
this
guys
nigga
care
mic
about
off?
LeBron?
fuck?
I was making the
Always,
correlation. Man.
We know
always
You
bringing
LeBron
saying
up
doing.
LeBron.
Come on, man.
you saying what was James Harden doing right now? And I said, what's LeBron James doing right now?
We know what he's
Um,
doing. So
Yeah, what is he doing?
Podcast, nigga.
That's what
Yeah,
I'm
he
saying.
podcasting.
no,
He
not a
And
doing
James,
great.
podcast, nigga. He juiced up. He on them juices right now. So
Yo,
that's what
y'all
he
keep
doing.
pushing that narrative, bro. Y'all funny as shit,
Y'all
man,
niggas is
bro.
crazy. Yeah, he's spending $1 million on his body. So he got he got the secret $1 million that nobody else got. Stop it, nigga. It don't even make no damn sense. We know what that nigga doing. Stop.
Yo, what y'all say? That's a Savannah smoothie,
Right,
bro.
them Savannah smoothies. Nigga, I created that one.
Hey,
Clippers needs to look at what the Mavs did. Look at the
Yo,
draft, and they draft lively.
he said that man on
Go
that
to
juice.
college and look at bigs. Go try to fight some bigs or some
first of
power forwards.
it don't matter if we go get some new
first,
bigs if Tyloo don't play it. Like
That's
what the hell?
we
It don't matter. Like what the hell does Derek Lively do that Musa couldn't do? I see Musa catch lives and rebound,
I
be
like
big in front of him.
Monte, Kobe Brown. Y'all need to unleash the Yankees if y'all trying to win. Tell him.
So you know what I mean.
Damn,
It don't matter. It
man.
don't matter. Why would we go get other people if we ain't gonna play them?
That's
It
fact,
doesn't
Jim.
matter.
That's fact.
James Harden cannot play off ball. Cannot play off ball.
I think the younger guys on the squad will be able to help y'all win, bro. You gotta
And some would say,
KE.
Kawhi Leonard. Some would say Kawhi Leonard and James Harden can't. I mean, Kawhi Leonard and Paul George shouldn't be on ball that much.
Y'all still got Kai Jones coming back. Y'all got Kai Jones. Y'all in a good spot,
That
but
nigga ain't even play.
it depends on what y'all gonna do with Paul George and what's the name, James Harden.
I
That's
think
the
Paul
key.
George is leaving. So maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah,
If
Paul
Paul
George
George
Paul
ain't
leaves,
George
then
gone.
is not
shit.
leaving. Paul George is not leaving, bro.
Do a
All right.
sign and trade Paul George to the Warriors for
Paul
Jonathan
George is trying
Kuminga if
to
you want to win.
Paul George right now is trying to get the most money he can get right now
He's not gonna
from
get
the
it from the
Clippers.
Clippers.
That's the problem. They're worried about the wrong things, bro. The money will come naturally if you're focused on that. Put your primary focus on something outside the money. You already got tons of money, bro. What you need more for?
I
Nigga
get
said
that.
what you
What
need
this
more
nigga
I
say?
for.
What you need more money for? Man, disqualify yourself, dog.
Oh, when you start idolizing the money,
I
bro,
agree
it's
with
like
you.
you're
You
defeating your
know,
purpose, my nigga. That's
Nah,
not
for
the
Yeah,
sure.
purpose.
right.
The money will
Yeah, right.
come as
That shit
long as
Nah,
come
you're
but
with it.
doing the things that you're supposed to do. But
That shit's a
they
part of
put
it,
money
bro.
above everything, bro. Winning should be above everything, and the money
It's
gonna
not about
follow
the
winning.
money, bro. It's not about the money. It's about the years, and
It's
they
about the
don't want to.
what?
It's about the years. They don't want to do 4. He wants 4. So whoever's going to give him 4 that he likes, he probably going to go there. But he wants
So
4.
it's just
They
about the
want
years.
him to 3. Yes.
Michael Jordan played the last 4 or 5 seasons of his career on 1-year deals. So it's just like, what are we talking about? And he won championships. So that should be the
Well,
goal. Fuck the
that's
years.
Michael Jordan.
That's
That's
my
Michael
point. That's
Jordan.
my point
That's Michael
exactly.
Jordan. These
You're gonna
people want.
play. It doesn't
These
matter about
guys
getting
want
a 4-year
security.
or a
They
3-year
want
deal.
guaranteed
Security.
security, bro.
I
It's
They
mean,
want
Paul
guaranteed
George, bro.
security.
for him.
He's gonna be
You vote
signed to
for
a
him. He
roster
wants
no matter
security.
what. So it doesn't even
No.
that like doesn't even
But
make.
you
That's a mute point.
want to be guaranteed. You want to be
That's
guaranteed
the
$50 million.
entitlement. That's called being
Yeah.
entitled, and that's the problem that I have with a lot of these players.
Yo,
Feel like
come
somebody
on.
owe them something. Nigga, nobody owe your old
They
ass
do owe
nothing.
him
You've been
something.
in
What
the
the
league for
hell?
17,
What
Deuce,
the
you
hell
18
you
better
mean they
than
don't
years,
owe
nigga.
him nothing? This nigga's out of control.
Deuce. I
They
Nobody's
do
tell you,
owe him
signing no
something.
Deuce, you
old
better
ass
than
They
that.
owe
nigga who
him
don't
more
care
than
about
they
Deuce,
owe
you
winning for
better
no
than that.
Kawhi
motherfucking
Leonard.
5-6 year
Deuce,
deal.
you better than
They owe
that.
Paul
Deuce,
George
you a
more than what
smart
they paid
man,
Kawhi
bro.
Leonard.
You a smart man, Deuce. Come on, bro. You better
Nah,
than this, bro. Come on,
nah,
bro.
that's a fact. Nah,
There
that's
No,
a
ain't no
fact.
way,
that's
bro.
a
Are
No
y'all
fact.
way, bro.
understanding
No
this shit,
way.
bro? Do y'all understand how this shit work, bro? That's called being entitled. Oh, I want 4 years. Nigga, no. Go out there and play basketball and go help win a championship. And you'll get your 4 years. That's the problem that I have.
That sound like some shut up and dribble shit, bro.
That's not
You
shut up.
earned your
He
It's not
trolling, bro.
shut up and
He
dribble.
trolling.
He
He
you
already
trolling.
earned
just
He
your
signed a
trolling.
contract, bro. What are you
he
talking
earned
about?
He
that
troll.
shit.
I know a
He,
troll when
he,
I hear
They
one, bro.
gave
He
him
trolling.
a
he earned that
contract,
He
and
shit.
don't
what did he
mean
do
that
with the
shit.
He
contract
earned
in a
that
year?
shit.
I
No,
know
no,
a
no. They
troll like
signed him
when
in
I
a
hear
He
contract. Didn't
one.
earned
they
that.
sign him to a contract when he
He
came over from
trolling like a
OKC? They
motherfucker.
signed him, and what did he do in those 4 years?
This nigga bluffing, bro. He
Take
don't
He
take
mean
us
that
to
failed
shit,
take us
bro.
to a
miserably, nigga.
help
He
take us to a
failed.
Western Conference Finals. Been an
Come on,
All
man.
Star
You
Trolling.
don't
every
get no
year.
consolation prizes
Trolling.
in this shit, nigga.
I
Stop
bet you
Trolling.
playing.
do.
No,
I
you
bet you
don't.
do.
Man,
I bet you do.
Yeah, okay. Well, hey, and that's exactly why your ass gonna lose every season, then, nigga. So good
Well,
luck with that.
Yeah, I know.
y'all gotta stop bragging on that
John,
2021 season. I keep telling y'all that, bro. It's gonna be 10 years down the line. Y'all still gonna be talking about Paul George carrying the team. What the conference finals, bro? Y'all gotta stop.
he did though.
Bro.
He did though. Don't
Bro,
act like it didn't happen. Because y'all
okay,
quick to bring
bro.
up the bubble. Y'all quick to
That's
bring up the
nothing to
bubble.
be proud of, bro. That's
That is
nothing to
something to
be
be
proud
proud of.
of.
It's the
No,
first
it's
time we
not.
ever win.
It's not.
That's gonna go down in the history books for
Bro.
us. The fuck are you
He
talking about?
trolling, bro. He trolling like a motherfucker, bro. This shit is insane, bro. Ain't no way you really believe this shit you saying right now, bro.
I do believe that shit.
That is asinine, bro.
I've been around since we winning 9-10
It
games.
I have a
15
question.
games a year. I've been around since then.
So if when James Harden comes back, the
I
Clippers
feel
win
you,
next season.
dude.
Clippers win next season.
I'm voting for them to win next year.
Yeah, they
Tweaks in the
win if
offense,
James
more
Oh,
Harden
James Harden comes back.
athleticism.
Clippers win next season.
That's what they
Yes.
said,
Yeah,
Bruce.
if
That's what they
Kawhi is there,
said, bro.
if
All right.
Kawhi is there, we winning. If Kawhi is there,
All
we're
right.
gonna win. That's the bottom line. That's the
Man,
only way.
y'all
Good
niggas
luck
need to
with that.
y'all need to worry about
All
the
right.
off season, bro.
When you got a
talking
player
about
that say he
talent,
don't care about winning, nigga, you gotta go, Cuddy. You can't be on my team talking like that in no post game press conference that you just got walked down,
Nah,
nigga, and you didn't even show up.
nah.
Stop it, bro.
Yeah,
You can't
I
play
agree
for my
with you.
team, nigga.
I agree with you, I agree with you 1,000%.
Soft ass
But you
niggas.
ain't
These
going.
niggas mentality,
But
nigga hit the
niggas ain't
side
gonna
of the
get.
backboard talking about I don't care about winning.
Niggas
Come
ain't
on.
gonna get better than no Paul George and James Harden right now. That's all I'm
Hey,
saying.
Paul George and
Facts.
James Harden ain't getting better.
That's
We've
not
seen the
facts.
best version of
That
Paul
is
George and
fact.
James Harden that you're gonna see in their careers, nigga. They not gonna get better than what we have seen. They're older. They're more injury prone. They're not gonna get better than what you have. So you gotta move on from the
You're,
old players and
you're
get younger,
wrong.
bro.
You're wrong. You're wrong. We already better right now. You're wrong. You're not a Clipper fan. We got
Now you at
5
home.
young
Hey, who in
stars
the
on our
Western
bench
Conference
right
Finals right
now.
now?
We got
Okay,
5
that's not
starters on our bench right now
you
that's
watching
better
a team
than
that just beat
MVP
you. What you talking
down
about? You watching a team that just
there. You
walked you
wrong.
down. Stop it.
You're
Where your
wrong.
team at?
You're
Where your
wrong.
team
Hey,
at?
hey,
Hey,
E,
and
Where your team at?
we watching all the niggas. So period, point blank. We
Yeah,
ain't
you
beating
got
them
all.
either.
No more
I don't hear no.
outsiders. No more
Ain't you a
outsiders.
Warriors
No more
fan?
Yeah, we not
outsiders.
good. We're not good enough right now.
Ain't you
We're
a
not.
No more
Warriors fan?
outsiders.
I just
Magnet ball
explained to you we're
Warriors?
not
No
good
more
enough.
Hear none of
I'm the
that
outsiders.
only
shit.
one that come on here and
hold
don't
on,
lie on
bro.
their teams, bro.
No
Y'all delusional.
basketball like you. You got no basketball like
You
you.
Y'all
watch this
must
nigga
not
Steph
know who.
Curry shoot
Y'all
the
must
ball,
not
that
know
motherfucker
who
go
I
straight in
am.
the
You better go
basket.
check my rap
Give
sheet,
me a
bro.
break.
When it come to my
You
squad,
watch
nigga.
those
There's no
niggas, Klay
delusion
Thompson
over
shoot that
here.
shit like a
No
damn
more.
bow and arrow. That shit go
Why
straight in the
you in that
basket. Y'all get the
There's
fuck out
no
of here.
delusion over
This
here,
mag,
bro. You
nigga
gotta hold
magnet
your
ball.
team accountable. You gotta
Right,
hold them to certain standards. Western
right,
Conference Finals is not the
right.
standard.
Why you in that thugs? You're not a Clippers fan. Why are you here crying? Why? Why are you
Yo, this
crying?
nigga drunk as fuck, bro. He
I
drunk
don't
You
as
know
said
why I'm
fuck.
crying.
crying. No.
You
Whatever
just
you
say I'm
want to say.
crying. Nigga, this ain't
Yeah,
Nobody
Kawhi
asked.
Leonard. This
crying.
nigga said crying.
Nobody asked those silly ass suggestions.
This
Yeah,
nigga
I
said
know.
crying. Nigga,
He
keep
talking
my
Why?
about
name out your mouth, bro.
Kawhi.
Stop.
Yeah, you get and do what you want to do. Do what you want to
That
do.
nigga said,
Stop
why you
crying.
crying, nigga? Kawhi Leonard
Yeah,
at
why
home,
you
nigga. Stop.
crying? It's in your mouth now, right? It's in your mouth now, ain't it? Hey, it's in
This
your
nigga,
mouth.
Yo, what the
nigga, they didn't
fuck?
It's
cut your
in your
tongue
mouth
off,
Nigga
nigga.
now.
drunk as
What the
hell.
hell you talking about, kid?
That nigga drunk.
That nigga that one dude on people under the stairs when they cut that nigga
Yeah,
tongue. This
y'all
nigga,
not Clippers
calm
fans,
down.
That
man. Y'all
nigga
not
drunk as
Clippers
shit over there.
fans. Y'all not Clippers fans. Tell
That nigga
LeBron
said, why
to
you
go find a
crying?
new home.
Crying.
Tell
Why are
LeBron to
you
go find a new
crying, bro?
home.
I'm
He
crying
Stop
said
because
they cut
Kawhi
his
crying,
Leonard
man.
ain't
tongue.
You've
played,
been
nigga, all
crying
season.
all
Stop
day.
it.
Y'all been crying for 2 hours straight,
That nigga said,
crying. You ain't got nothing else better to do.
this
You ain't
nigga
got shit else
crazy,
better to
bro.
do. Are you
Yo,
kidding
nigga
me?
said, nigga cut your tongue off.
Yeah, I know. Whatever you want to say,
That
who
nigga about to
cares?
swallow his tongue trying to talk, nigga. Stop it.
No,
Yo,
no, the
Nah,
what
truth
the
hurt.
for real.
The
I
truth
ain't
hurt,
never heard
man.
no
Don't
shit
the
like
truth
that.
hurt? Don't the truth hurt? The truth hurt, right? Tell
I know, I
LeBron to
just
go
told the
find a new
truth.
home.
And that's why you keep quiet, nigga.
Nah, nigga, your tongue hurt, nigga. Your tongue hurt.
Yeah, you need to get your shit right, boy.
Internet thugs. Yeah, that's what you want to be. Go right
I
ahead.
needed that laugh, bro. I needed that laugh.
Go right ahead. Keep quiet. I'm enjoying it.
Yeah, you
Keep
enjoying
quiet.
that drink. You enjoying that drink, nigga.
I know whatever you
Shit
want to
good as
say.
a bitch.
Now you can
Drink the
see
whole
me. Now
round.
you
You
actually see
halfway through the
me.
bottle. I
Now
heard you
you
drink. I
actually
heard that
see
Hold
last
on,
me.
hold
night.
on. I'm back right now. I'm back. Hey, dude. So what you feel about the signing of Ty Lue?
Cause tongue
Well, I just feel that everybody trying to keep it together. They trying to keep it together, man, for to the end of this 2-1-3, to the end of this 2-1-3 era, and they just want to keep everybody together. I'm not feeling Ty Lue. I feel that he was the reason we lost that first round series, not
yeah.
playing people and not doing right. But you know what I mean? I'm just a fan. So I'm not feeling it, but I understand why they did it.
Okay. Sound like a few of y'all lost hope. Team.
Yeah, it's done.
Yeah,
BJ, where you
yeah,
stand
they
at? What you in
lost
the
hope.
middle? What you like in the middle, bro? Like you in the middle? Or
Nah,
you still
I
BJ,
got
with?
no
he
choice,
did.
nigga.
He
I'm
don't
with
got no
the team
choice.
100%. I got no choice. I work for them niggas. I
Yeah.
can't leave the team
But
now,
that
man.
don't mean shit. Everybody that work for them niggas
I
ain't a
can't.
fan.
Nah, I can't
Hey,
leave.
I feel
I
you on
got.
that,
I got.
BJ. He got to stand pat.
I got to represent the fan base, y'all. I can't leave the team, man.
I
Shit,
I don't
respect
I'm
care.
the
it.
one who said they gonna win a championship this year, but they got to make some changes.
Yeah. You
Yeah, man.
need young. You gotta go young, bro. This where the direction of the league going. We going the opposite direction of what the league going in. Like it just don't make sense, bro. Like it's just oh no, yo. Yeah, I'm still laughing at that shit, but I don't know, y'all. I mean, if y'all want to stay, keep fucking with this team year after year, year after year, year after year, y'all can do it. I ain't built for this shit no more, bro. I ain't built for this clip of shit no more. I thought I was. I ain't built for this shit, bro. You gotta be a dumb motherfucker to keep rooting for this team, bro. I ain't gonna lie. You gotta be a dumb
Who's
Well,
motherfucker.
saying that?
some
Who's
of
saying
us are
that?
loyal. Some of us are loyal.
I mean,
Some of
that's
us are loyal.
cool. You can be loyal, yo. Sometimes being loyal get you fucked over, and you getting fucked over. So I ain't.
Who's saying that?
Hey, the Clippers won the most games, bro, behind the Warriors. I think
Oh
we
my
won the most
god,
games
you
behind the
gotta
Warriors
stop.
in
You
the
gotta
last 10
stop.
years. So you know what I mean?
Oh,
We riding with it, dog.
ain't no we, nigga. That's
Man,
you.
you're
You riding
delusional,
with it.
bro.
I ain't riding
Respectfully.
with it. I don't respect it. I don't like nothing
You
about
ain't
it.
gotta respect it, you know what I mean? We don't respect Johnny Come Lately fans. You know what I
Hey,
Man,
mean?
all right.
So it's all good.
all right, keep crying, bro.
Man,
This shit gonna keep like you said, keep
the
I'm
crying.
not
Clippers, the
crying.
Clippers are like
I ain't
are like
crying.
the are
Nah, I ain't
like
saying you crying
Disneyland,
right
man.
now. You gonna be crying next 10 plus years, bro. You gonna understand when you get a little
Maybe not.
get
I'm probably
older. I
older than
don't know,
you.
bro.
I've been a Clippers fan since 1989. So can't nobody tell me about the Clippers, bro.
God damn,
Sorry.
that's too long, bro. That's too long. That's too long. Gotta hang that shit up, bro. Gotta hang that shit up.
Yeah.
I mean, you
Yeah.
stand. I mean, you
Jump ship.
standing on the business. I can't do it no more, bro. I ain't.
Jump ship when things get hard. It's all good. Some of
Nah,
us built
nigga.
for it though.
Nigga, I've been here through the downtimes too, nigga. These niggas is frauds, bro.
There hasn't been any down times, bro. We've been going to the playoffs every year since you've been around. You said 2000.
Nigga, okay, making the playoffs, but you see how we get out the playoffs, bro, nigga. That shit ain't nothing, bro. Niggas,
I ain't gonna lie, I ain't gonna lie, Zay, that's what come with it. Like you gonna win some, you gonna lose some, bro.
nigga, we
I
ain't
ain't
winning
gonna
shit, nigga.
nah,
Ain't no win some, lose
I
some, nigga. We
feel that,
losing
but
everything.
you gotta wait until the team is
Nah,
fully healthy, bro.
nah, 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 nah,
Then
nah.
you can really judge it off of that. Judge them when they fully
The
healthy and they
the
fit
West
No,
is gonna be
what it
more
is.
they're
competitive next
not
season.
going to be. They're not built to play
The
long
the
seasons. They're old as fuck. They can't
Memphis,
play long
Memphis is gonna be
seasons.
competitive. Houston is gonna be better.
You know what I'm
OKC is gonna
saying,
be
bro?
better.
Young
Uh,
legs, bro. These niggas
I
got young
agree,
legs, bro.
everybody
You
gonna be
can't. These
better.
niggas can't
I
run with
agree,
these
but we
niggas.
gotta we gotta add to the personnel that what we already got.
no, we got to
That's
get
all we can
rid of the
do.
cancer. James Harden has to go.
Yeah.
Ty Lue should have be gone, but oh,
So you think the West was weak this year? All the playoff teams won 50 games?
that's not what I
No,
said. They
no, the
no,
West is
they's gonna
not
be
weak.
better. It's gonna be
No.
So
So you
more
think
so
the West
challenging.
was weak
so
this year?
so
You think it
so
was
hold
easy
on,
this
let me
year?
so Bruce, let me ask y'all this. So okay, then we do what
You all
y'all
like
saying,
wasn't
right?
easy.
Hey Zay, so we do what
Yo,
y'all saying, right? No James Harden, no Paul George. So what do the Clippers do after that? They just got Kawhi Leonard. And
DeJounte
what?
motherfucking Murray. Then you build around that. Get that boy
Yeah,
DeJounte. Get some
exactly.
dogs, bro. Get some niggas that
But
want to play for
but
this
I'm
team. Get some
saying
niggas that want to
the
win.
Dejounte Murray, he play for Atlanta right now. So what if that trade don't even go through? Then what y'all gonna do? We won't have no Paul George, no James Harden, and Dejounte Murray. He on the Atlanta right now.
I mean, hey, shit. I don't give a fuck. Like I told you, I don't give a fuck what this team do. They can do whatever. They can sell the table.
There,
I
I'm
care.
there
just
are
saying. So
some
that
pieces that do not match. James Harden does not match with Paul George. He does not go well with Paul George. You don't move the ball. It's dribble, 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 and then 5 seconds left. You shoot a stupid shot. You know, one day it's gonna work. He's gonna make all those shots, and other
Did he
days,
say trade? He said trade PJ Tucker and Tice for Jameis Winston. Oh no, they say James Wise. I was like, what the hell this nigga talking about?
nah, that's not gonna work too.
Nah, bro. Oh nah. It's nothing you can do. You can
I,
do all
I
these mock
never heard
trades,
of
bro.
Gafford. I've never heard of Gafford until he was in Dallas. So there are good pieces that can go with a player. That's what the GM and the
Bruce.
president of basketball of the Clippers should get to work.
Bruce
No,
Get to
Brown
work.
I get so
and
so
OG
so hold on.
Anunoby.
So Gafford he was already that type of player in Washington. That's first though. He was already that type of player. And now Gafford is playing with two of the greatest players ever. So they're elevating his game to a whole nother level. And they're getting him easy lobs. And all he's doing is playing defense, what he was already doing in Washington. He's not doing nothing special. You know what I'm saying? Like he's
I
playing with two of the
mean,
greatest. They're elevating his
is
play.
Plumlee better than Gafford?
Hell
Hell
no.
no.
Okay, so Gafford could have been useful to the Clippers.
But you talking about Mason Plumlee? That's the backup center. Gafford and Zubac are pretty the same. You know what I'm saying? They're pretty
No,
the
they're not the
same.
same. They're not the same.
No,
Hey,
Zubac. I would argue Zubac is better than Gafford. I would argue that. Like Zubac is better than Gafford.
I just want to add one opinion, just one opinion, and I'm not gonna say nothing.
Oh my
Actually,
god.
if Zoo played with Plumlee, just like Lively played with Gafford, like
What?
just like Cat
Stop,
plays with
stop, stop. No,
Gobert.
no, no, no.
No,
Hell no.
if
You're
we
not ready to
play,
say
no,
that.
we
No,
don't play. What's this?
no,
We don't
no.
play
This
two
nigga
bigs
just
at
said
the
put
same
Zubac and
time.
Plumlee on the
We
same team on
play
the floor at the
Zubac
same
to
time.
be out there by himself. He's a center with
Yeah, you
four
got it,
guards.
bro.
If
Good
we
night.
play Plumlee
Good night, fella.
with
I'll holler
Zoo,
at y'all.
it'll be different. It'll be different. If we play Zoo with a power forward, just like the Wolves doing, just like OKC didn't do, just like the Mavs is doing right now, Gafford and Lively. We don't play like that. We got a center
Yeah.
and four guards.
They're
That's
not
what
on
we
the
got.
You
same
know what? You
floor.
know
They're
what,
not on
DM?
the
That's the
same floor
only
at the
thing.
same time,
That's the
man.
only thing that I agree
Right.
with you
They're
with,
not on the
DM.
floor at the
That's the
same
only thing.
time. Right.
We don't
They're
have
not on the
no.
floor at the same time.
No, we don't have no power
What
forward.
is your
But
point?
Mason Plumlee and Zubac, they're pretty much the same players. Like
No,
they're
they're
pretty
not.
much.
They're not the same player. They're not the
You
same
want
player.
Plumlee
Move.
to be the power forward?
Yeah,
No,
we could
that's
have.
no,
Every other team
no,
did it.
What?
hell
We could have
no,
did it.
no. He's too
Yeah.
slow.
We could have
No,
played.
no,
We could
Man,
have played Zoo
no,
and Tice. We could have played Zoo and
no.
Plumlee. We could have played Zoo
bro.
and PJ Tucker. We could have played. We did. We play a
Come on.
center with
We
four
play Zoo
guards.
and PJ Tucker, and we still lost the game.
Because he's more like a guard. We didn't even use him right. You could have put him and Plumlee. If Zoo and Plumlee played at the same time, we'd be just like the Mavs. A power
No.
forward in the center. We'd be
So
just like the fucking
You want the
Wolves.
Clippers to
First of
copy the
all,
Mavs now. You want the Clippers to
no.
No,
copy the
it
Mavs.
First of
wins.
all,
It wins. We
I
need
don't.
two bigs. You can't win with one center and four guards. That's clearly ain't gonna work. You got one
Plumlee
center and
is
four
not a
guards.
power forward.
JM,
Plumlee is
He
not
could
a
have
power
played.
forward.
He could have
JM,
played it. He's damn near 7 foot
What is he
tall.
talking
Are
about?
you trying
No
to
more
tell me he could have
Modelo,
played
bro.
it?
No more Modelo. No more Bud Light.
Yeah, he could have
JM,
played it.
JM,
He got a
I
higher
do.
basketball IQ than y'all. That's the problem.
Hold on. I got the realest take. What's good? What's good, the realest?
It's good, y'all.
What's up,
Man,
the brother?
yeah, sound hurt, sad, man, angry. Well, what's going on?
Yeah,
Y'all
they
should
hurt,
be
man. They
happy,
angry.
man. Y'all should be good, man. You know, we gonna run it back.
Yeah.
Everybody gonna come back and like Zay said, you know, I mean, the league is changing and we still, you know, doing this old stuff. But I mean, how I'm looking at it, BJ and the fellas, we never got to see our team fully healthy.
Exactly.
So until we get to see that and we get put out, then you know, I'll speak on it. But and that's really, and like I said last week, I think, yeah, when the old man was on, that's gonna be Ty Lue leverage. And you know, that Lakers shit that added on to his leverage because they didn't want to lose him to the Lakers. But like I say, man, he didn't have a fully healthy team. And now how we gonna get there in the playoffs with Kawhi? That's gonna be tough, man. Because like I say, you can't play him all them games, man, throughout the season. So I mean, we got to use the young guys. I don't think we need to go get no older CP3 or no Kyle Lowry because his ass is injury prone. He'll be another what's dude name from Chicago? What's the little wild dark skin motherfucker? What's dude name? That was with the Clippers a couple of years ago. The fuck his name is, man.
Rondo.
Who?
Rondo.
Hell no.
Talking about Pat Bev.
Pat Bev,
Yeah,
yeah.
you talking about Pat Bev?
That nigga was injury prone. Man, like I say, man, we don't need no more older cats on the team, man. You don't need that shit. But like I say, man, I don't see PG leaving. You know, it's a leverage game. Now, he is holding us up if he don't, you know, make his decision, you know, soon, because he will be putting us, you know, and you know, a lot of that shit gonna see, do he really want to win? And I know he's factoring in, hey, you know, I ain't come here to be number one, but I've been available. I want to get paid more than Kawhi, and like you said, BJ, in your video, man, and Kawhi says like, yeah, I can't go in asking for all this money because I haven't been available. That's just common sense, you know. So, but I don't see him leaving. And like I say, the league is changing, and we is staying the same in a sick way. You know, we staying older, and I guess they gonna run him back, and you know, until I see Ty Lue get put out with a Kawhi, you know, I guess I'm just gonna I ain't gonna jump off the ship yet. You know, I know Zay came in, you know, and said, fuck it, he done. But man, yeah, I you know, this just not no shocker, man. They weren't gonna lose T. Lue, man. They weren't gonna do that. They was gonna give him an extension. They gonna bring back all them other guys. Running back.
Second round again.
No, you know what? I just say to ease our minds, don't put too much into the season. It's going to be an up and down season. Wait till the playoffs, man. Wait until the playoffs.
At the beginning of the season, conference finals for me.
Yeah.
Some people are like, man, you don't have faith in the Clippers. I'm like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, but we've been the Western Conference Finals 1 year already. We've been doing pretty good. Like, I don't like Ty Lue, but
we're still gonna look at the
We
past?
made it,
When are we gonna
but
look at the
he being
present or
strong.
future?
I
He's
mean,
being strong. He's being
Max,
strong.
they,
That's why
they
we
they
going to
not gonna
get rebuilt.
rebuild. If they didn't have a new arena, then I hear you on some rebuild. They not doing that. He's not doing that. That's really not even a good business decision to
It's
rebuild.
not at all.
You know, so
It is. It is because he kind of a veteran coach. He kind of got 2 rings. Only Ty Lue problem that I've
yeah,
always ever
you don't
had
go
was
into a
the
new
ISO.
arena.
We're not doing the
You don't
ISO
go
no
into a new
more. We're
arena
not doing the
on
ISO.
some. No, no. I'm asking what Max said. He said rebuild, and no, I don't see that. Not with no new arena. That's the
And
most.
plus, we still got the
That's the
best
most. They say
team.
that's the
We still
most
got,
expensive arena in the world, man. And you about to
but it ain't about
rebuild?
that. It ain't. Yeah, we can't rebuild. Plus that you can't keep saying we got old players when everybody keep thinking LeBron is the GOAT. You can't do that, right? LeBron could do all this. He's 40 years old.
When are
He's
we
still
talking
getting
about
all this
LeBron?
time. Our players are 34 years old at the max. We're going to get rid of Harden. We're going to rebuild. We're rebuilding. I've been saying it. We've been rebuilding for the past 2 years.
Really?
Frank Frank Lucas has been getting Frank Lou, whatever the fuck his name is, has been getting rid of point guards
Lawrence
this
Frank.
entire time.
This
Yeah, Lawrence Frank. He's been getting
Man,
whatever his
motherfucker
name
said
is. I
Frank
ain't good with
Lucas.
names.
You,
Hey, but I ain't good with names.
man.
But watch our strategy.
You're gonna
We've
say
been getting
Denzel
rid
soon,
of
man.
point
You're gonna
guards.
say Denzel soon.
We've been getting rid of point guards for the past 2 years. We're getting rid of all of our guards. Every last guard. So that means Ty is staying. He got resigned. Go for it, my brother. But I guarantee you, Kawhi had to have something to say about that because he's the man. So, okay, you could stay. The only problem I had with fucking Ty Lue for the entire time is the ISO shit. We're going to get point guards. They might be older, as people say, but guess what? Some people need a fucking point guard because we play traditional basketball. We come from a structured team that there is a point guard. Now, teams could go with this, put a shooting guard for a point guard all you want. That shit does not work. It's not working for the Wolves. Am I lying? You need a fucking point guard.
They
Now,
have a
all this
point
weak
guard.
shit.
The Wolves
No,
have a
we
point
they
don't.
got a
guard.
We
point
don't
guard.
have a
They
we,
have Mike
we
Conley.
don't
That's
They
not
have
got a
a
Mike.
point guard though.
You said
hey,
the
okay,
Wolves.
watch this, watch this, watch this.
Mike
If we
Conley.
had a point guard, we wouldn't be looking for
Right.
Lowry right now,
I
would we?
didn't, bro.
Would we?
Nobody don't want no
Would
fucking
we?
Lowry, bro.
Man, you're going
You
all over
don't
the
want
place,
that.
Jim.
Yeah, you going
All
Y'all
over
all
the
don't,
over
place.
the place.
y'all
You don't
don't
know what
want
you
that.
talking about.
Y'all
First of
don't
all,
want that. For a
but
person who
really,
won a ring, for a person that won 2 rings with point guards, that a person that won the
bro,
2 rings,
bro,
his
What are you
opinion
talking
counts,
about,
not
man?
yours.
bro. What are you talking about? Kawhi got drafted into that situation. They already had a point
So
guard. That's
what? You
number
had a
one.
point guard. So
That's
what?
number one. That's number
Who is
one.
Parker?
Number
Who is
two,
Parker?
number two, when he got traded, when he went to Toronto, Kyle Lowry was
Who is
already there playing
Lowry?
with DeMar DeRozan.
And who
So
is
stop all
Lowry?
that talk you talking
Who
about.
is Lowry?
Stop,
Who is
bro.
Parker?
He was a fucking bum. Kyle
Who
Lowry
is
was a
Lowry?
fucking
He's a
bum.
point guard who won a ring. What are you
He was a
talking about?
fucking
Bum?
bum.
Harden ain't got no
Fucking
ring.
bum.
Russ ain't got no ring. What are you talking about? Do you want to win?
He got a ring because of Kawhi. Like, stop
So
that
he's
dumb,
the
stop that
point
dumb shit
guard.
you talking
He
about.
was the point guard.
Bro,
The
stop
point
it.
is
Hold
the
Bro,
on, hold
point
on,
is
hold
stop
having
on,
a
it.
point
hold
guard.
on, hold on, hold on, JM. Let me go to my man David. What's good, D?
Hello,
What's good, bro?
what's going on, man? Yeah, very animated in this chat, huh?
Hell yeah. I'm waiting for you to come on with this topic.
You hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was trying to get my earbuds to work, but yeah, man. I guess like you were saying before, and it was inevitable they signed Ty Lue back, but it's not all lost, man. As long as they got Kawhi, if he's healthy, they still have a shot. So I think
Exactly.
what they really need to do is think about not bringing Harden back. I bring Russ back if he wants to stay, but only off the bench, more like a coach on the court, assistant coach type, and let Harden go. Try to get rid of PJ Tucker. They're probably gonna have to trade him because he wants that money. So he's definitely gonna opt in. Who else? Plumlee. I don't know. I think he'll probably opt in because he wants his money. So I mean, those are trade pieces. So what they basically need to do is go out and try to get a young point guard, somebody like Tyus Jones, and then
Mm-mm.
try to
Tyus Jones ain't gonna get it done.
nah, he's better than he's a point guard. He's a true point guard.
He ain't better than no
He can
fucking
shoot the
James Harden or Russell. He not better than James Harden or Russell Westbrook. That's
Let me
point blank
finish, okay?
period.
You can comment after I'm finished, but
Go ahead, go ahead, go
I
ahead.
ain't gonna argue. But I'm just saying he's the kind of player that he's gonna be able to run the offense, get him in the sets. He's gonna push the pace, and that's what the Clippers didn't do, and that's what their downfall is not pushing the pace because Harden is just too old and slow, so he doesn't push the pace. When Russ is in there, at least they get out and run. When T-Man has the ball, he's out running. That's what they need to do. They need to run, get a younger point guard who can shoot a perimeter shot, and get a power forward. I don't know who's available at. I think they got about 14 million on the second apron, which I guess if Harden doesn't sign, I guess it drops them down to that second apron. And then I don't know, they might have a little bit more cap space if they make some trades, but that's what they're gonna have to do, man. Try to get somebody like the kid from Utah. What's the guy's name? He played with Atlanta. I can't think of his name right now, but
Jason Collins or
Collins. Yeah,
Yeah.
Collins. Yeah, that's what they need. Somebody like that. Develop Kai Jones. As a he's what 6'11", put on a little bit of weight. He can play that same role as Nas. That Nas plays for Minnesota. He can, you know, long guy, play defense, block shots, and get garbage points. I mean, that's all they need, man. They don't really need to make a whole bunch of changes. They just need to get rid of Harden. I think Harden kind of disrupted the whole team. I think before they traded for him, I think we would have been a championship caliber team with the wings that we had. And if they forced Ty Lue to play these guys, but Ty Lue doesn't do a good job of playing his bench. And that's the problem is they have good young players coming off the bench. Even Brandon Boston, I mean, he's 6'6", 6'7". I mean, he's out there playing. He's trying to play defense. And that's the thing with defense is if you want to play defense, I mean, anybody can play defense. I've seen Norm play defense when he wanted to, when he had to. I mean, everybody can play a little defense. Harden and Russ, they just don't play enough hard defense for me. They don't get out there and really, put their feet in and dig in and just be a dog on defense, man. That's what the Clippers need. They need some more dogs. They don't have enough dogs. I mean, even young Bones will be in there trying to play some good defense. You know what I'm saying? He's not a good defender, but he's out there trying, and that's what they need. They need to get guys out there that's gonna hustle and play defense with Kawhi and Zoo and Man. I mean, and Paul George will play defense if the rest of the guys is playing, but if they're not, he's a follower. He's not a leader, so he's gonna do what everybody else is doing. So if they get out there and playing defense, he's not gonna want to look bad. So he's gonna play, roll up his sleeves. Everybody knows he's one of the top defenders. He has been one of the top defenders in the league. So it's just a matter of the coach putting their foot in his ass and telling him, look, if you don't play, you're going to be on the bench. Plain and simple. And they got to stop playing Kawhi these back-to-back games just to prove something to these stupid talking heads. They just got to play them smartly and not have them going like playing five games in 7 nights and stuff like that. That's ridiculous, man. His knees just can't take that. So if you give him a day of rest, 2 days rest, dude will be okay. He just needs to buckle in and strap in and roll up his sleeves too, like everybody else. Look at Luka. He's out there limping on one leg. He's still killing them. So, I mean, Kawhi did the same thing in 2019. He played hurt the whole playoffs in 2019 and still won a chip. So, he can do it if he has to do it, if he's with guys that wants to play. So that's my take on it all, man. We stuck with PG. I don't think he's going nowhere. Harden can kick rocks, man, because he just don't bring anything, of really substance to the team in the playoffs. And that's just how I feel. I just think he's been doing it for the last 3-4 years. He shows up every now and then, and once, a couple games in the playoffs, and after that, that's it. I don't know. That's my take.
Great take, Clipper fan.
Hey, BJ.
What's up, bro?
We gotta stop this Tyus Jones, this Kyle Lowry, this Chris Paul. Like, we gotta stop all that talk right now. That shit is not gonna help us win no championship. Right now, it's not gonna push the pace. It's not gonna further the needle. It's not gonna do none of that. Right now, the bottom line is Kawhi Leonard, our star player, hasn't been healthy for the past 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hold on.
Man, stop playing.
Can you
Why
let
you
me
playing?
go? Can you let me finish? Nobody, first of all, nobody is crying. I'm hearing you with nothing but facts. These are facts. You can look them up. You've been a Clippers fan. Kawhi's been injured. You're not gonna win a championship.
I've been a Clipper fan before Kawhi got
Hey,
here. What are you talking about?
Hey BJ, can you mute him, please? Because he not you not listening. You're not
All
here
right,
to
go
listen.
ahead.
You just want to.
All right,
You
chill out,
just
JM, real quick. Hold on, real quick, bro. Go ahead,
that
Marcy.
the bottom line is, if the Clippers want to move the needle and want to win a championship, we have to get healthy. That's point blank period, and we have to get the right personnel around Kawhi Leonard and Paul George to win a championship. I would keep James Harden if James Harden is willing to buy in, and like Elise said, he's willing to
Harden
buy
wants
in
money.
and
That's all he
wanting to
wants.
be on, and he's able to. He's James Harden was the second best player in the series against the Mavs. So I understand what everybody's saying. Everybody don't like James Harden. Everybody don't like Russell Westbrook. But we didn't have our full team healthy in order to see what the Clippers really look like. In order to say, oh, let these guys go. They was only playing together for 1 year with James Harden. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So we can't just beat this team up. They haven't been fully healthy. Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving, they doing what they doing. You want to know why? Because their whole team is healthy right now. That's the only reason why they doing what they doing. They want to beat us if Kawhi was playing, and everybody know that, and BJ know that. Everybody know that. Like,
Yeah, I've been on that.
we can't keep saying, oh, we need to go get Kyle Lowry. What are you talking about? Kyle Lowry about to be 40. He's the backup point guard for Philly right now. He's backup point guard for
And he's
Tyrese Maxey
injury
last year.
prone. He's injury
And he's
prone.
injury prone. You
Yeah.
talking about Chris Paul. Chris Paul was the backup point guard for the Warriors last year. He's not about to
Injury
move the
prone.
needle. The
Injury
Clippers
prone.
already did that. They already did that. They moved away from him. So that wouldn't be smart. We're about to move into a new building. They're not about to let PG walk and Kawhi. They're about to put a team together to put in this new building so the fans gonna agree with it this season. I just feel like in order for us to move the needle, Kawhi got to get healthy. We got to see if what's going
Mm-hmm.
on with his knee. If it's a serious problem with his knee, then okay, move on. We got to blow the team up, move on. If it's a serious problem, because he's the best player,
Yeah,
we got to do something.
I
You know what
agree.
I'm saying?
I'm not arguing with
But,
you. You make
but,
a lot of sense.
but if he's healthy, and he's able to still be that guy. I don't think that we're not in the conversation. Look who's in the Western Conference Finals right now. Minnesota and fucking Dallas. Like, what?
That's supposed to be
We're
our
we're
spot.
like
Munchie.
we're
Hell
That's supposed
yeah.
to be our
the
spot,
realest,
That's supposed to
man.
be
the
our
realest,
spot.
the
Let's
realest.
Hell
Just
talk
yeah.
about a
listen,
couple
the
of things
realest,
that my
the
brother said.
realest, the
Yeah,
realest. This
address a
just
couple
listen to
things.
what I'm saying. We're not that far away. Like, this is what I'm saying. It's a
I
puncher's
agree.
chance.
I
That's why Dallas is about to go to the finals. Is because they had a puncher's chance. That's it. They caught us at the wrong time. They beat OKC because they was young, and they beat Minnesota because Minnesota ain't never been there before. You know what I'm saying? But it's like it's a puncher's chance when you get to the playoffs. That's all it is. It's a punch of chance. And in them situations, I feel like Kawhi, Paul George, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden can match up with these teams that's in the finals right now, and which is Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown and Luka Doncic and Kyrie Irving. And Luka and Kyrie ain't even been playing that well, and they're one game away from being in NBA Finals. That's all I'm saying. The
Yeah,
realest, you telling me the
at the
realest,
end of the day, man, it's hard to really judge the team when your number one guy ain't never there.
right? You
It,
can't
it,
judge
it's
the
just
team.
it's
Man,
just
stop
too hard to really
it.
judge it, man. So you can make all the trade, I mean the trades, the fixing up the rocks. If your number
Yeah,
one
that's what I'm
guy
saying.
who you depending on to lead the team to a championship ain't there, man, it
But
means
that's the
If
number
nothing.
he's
one
not
issue,
there,
though.
Okay,
you
So
ain't in the conversation.
watch this. Y'all can say the argument about every last team who depend on one player and they not in the playoffs. But
It's
let's
not
stop
dependent
that.
on one team. It's not
Yes,
dependent on one
you is.
player though.
You is depending on one. You keep saying the best player was out and we lost. Okay, you could apply that to how many teams who not in the playoffs. How many teams not lost, retired, relied on one player? That shit does not work. It
Nah,
doesn't. Lakers
nah.
relied on LeBron. Oh, LeBron the GOAT. Did they win? No. Fucking Denver relied on fucking the Joker. Did that work? No. Minnesota relying on Ant-Man. Did that shit work? No. Phoenix relying on Booker. Did that shit work? No. It does not work. Let that go. That shit is
Look,
so, man, you got
they
low IQ. That shit has
it do
never worked.
it right it kinda does work. You're not looking at it from a great standpoint. Where
Yes,
you not
but
looking
they did
this is the
win.
reason. It's the reason why they got franchise players. You want to know why they got franchise players? Because those franchise players they move the needle for your team.
Yeah,
So
that enough to
that
win.
that's not good. So you
Okay,
telling me the
they did
Chicago Bulls?
win.
You telling
They
me
did win.
The Chicago Bulls is gonna win a championship without Michael Jordan? That's what you saying?
You know, they brought in a coach with a new system, and they brought in Pippen, and they brought in BJ, and they brought in Steve Kerr. They brought in a system with Rodman. That's what worked. Golden State, when he went to Lakers, did Kobe win by himself? No. Phil Jackson brought in Shaq. He brought in every last other player. It's a team sport. If you keep thinking one player could win, I could point out 10 different
We
teams
not
who keep
we
the
not
same
we not
way who's
we
not
not
in the
Okay,
saying we
playoffs.
oh, hold on,
They're
let me
not in
jump
the
in.
playoffs.
Hold
Are
on.
they in the playoffs? Are
Hey,
they?
let me,
We're not the only
hey,
one.
hey, JM. So I got it. So JM,
thank you,
so
BJ.
I think we all here for the same thing. So let me ask you a question, bro. So you got who you have as your avatar right there,
Kawhi Leonard.
I got fucking Kawhi.
right? So we know it's definitely a team sport. We all know that. I know that for sure. You got to have a team to win, but it's
Mm-hmm.
kind of like the most important piece. The most important piece. It becomes very tough to win anything without your most important piece. We're not saying Kawhi
Exactly.
is the
Yeah,
only
but
piece, but he is the most important piece.
yeah, but he wasn't. If he, that ring, that picture is of the Raptors, right? The Raptors were like people be saying they was in the playoffs every single season. They traded
Right.
DeMar Rosen went to San Antonio and Kawhi got there. Which the freaking Raptors was already built.
JM,
They
don't do that shit. Don't do that
now, I'm
shit,
telling you,
JM.
I'm
So
telling you the
Don't do
truth.
that
so
shit,
I'm telling
JM,
you the
that's
man.
truth.
so
Let me finish.
JM.
Let
So
me finish. Let me finish
all right.
real quick. Let me real quick. Kawhi only played half the season. He was
We know
not the
that.
most important player there. They had
Oh
Ibaka.
my
They
God.
had
JM, JM,
Oh my, he
JM,
ran
played
in
over.
the
He
way.
played
He ran in
JM,
70
the way,
games.
BJ. He
JM,
ran in the
man.
way, BJ. He ran in
Ain't
the
no
way.
way in hell you gonna compare no DeMar DeRozan to no Kawhi, man.
Right.
no, they
It's not.
traded.
Don't
No,
do that shit, man.
what I said was
That's what
what I
you
said.
hitting
No,
to. That's
What
what
I
you
said,
hitting to,
no,
though.
I'm not leading to none of that. I don't do none of that. What I said was the Toronto Raptors was in the playoffs every single year, right before Kawhi got there. They had the Marcus Rosen. The only thing the Raptors did when the Spurs went to that beef with Kawhi, they sent him to the Raptors, and in return, they got the Marcus Rosen. Only thing Kawhi did was replace DeMarcus Rosen, but the Raptors was
Nah.
already contenders. And Kawhi
Yeah.
only played half the season. He didn't
Okay.
even play the whole.
What he
So
do in the playoffs, though?
he
What did
was
he do
not.
in the playoffs?
He was the man who stood up and filled the spot.
Was he the best
That's
player in
it.
the whole
Hey,
playoffs?
BJ, can
Yeah,
you please
yeah, but
explain this for this
Okay,
yeah,
man,
he
man?
was the,
hey
he
JM,
was
Oh
JM,
my
the,
God.
was he the best player in the whole playoffs?
Yes, he
no,
was.
he
Yes, he
wasn't.
Come
was.
on,
No, he
man.
Yes, he
wasn't.
was.
Come
No,
on,
he
Who?
man.
wasn't.
Who?
You had
Hey,
some.
BJ,
You
who
had
hit
some
that shot
Sabacum.
against
Fam,
Philly against
hey,
Jimmy
watch
Butler
this.
and,
Hey,
and
watch
Embiid?
it.
Who hit
You
that
had
shot?
Sabacum. Sabacum averaged over 30 points a game.
Who?
Lowry was a big
Siakam?
key. Powell, yeah, Sabacum. Go back. Sabacum
You
got a
said so.
ring with
His
the
name
Raptors.
is Siakam, not
Yeah,
Siakam.
however
It's
you want to
Siakam.
say it.
Game
However
seven.
you want to
Game
say it.
7. Do you
All
remember
I'm
game?
saying.
Hey, do you remember game 7?
Yeah,
Philadelphia.
No,
he
Do
hit
you?
one shot in Game 7. He hit a shot over Embiid.
No,
He
I
hit
ain't even talking
over
about that shot. I
Embiid.
ain't even talking about that
Simmons.
shot.
Which
I ain't talking
one?
about
Which
that shot. I ain't talking about that shot.
one?
You take
That's a
Kawhi
good
out.
question.
You take Kawhi out, and you got DeMar DeRozan. Who won in that game 7?
Hey, DeMarcus Rosen clearly couldn't do it because they traded DeMarcus Rosen, right? But
I
they had
said
DeMarcus
if
Rosen the
you
whole
take
time.
Kawhi out and you keep, because see, the narrative is they couldn't get past LeBron, right?
yeah.
So that's what I said. Remove Kawhi and put DeRozan in there.
Well,
Who
you
won
know
in that
what?
game 7?
Hey, I'm gonna
Who
answer
Okay.
win?
that real
I don't
quick.
even see them. I don't even see
I'm
them
about to
getting
answer
past
it. I'm about
Milwaukee
to answer
Bucks.
it. I'm about
No,
to
they
answer
not.
it. I'm about to answer it. When the Raptors won, right? If DeMarcus Rosen was still there, they probably would have still be because LeBron was already with the Lakers. That's how much IQ I got. LeBron had already left and went to the Lakers. About
Do
time
they
the
win?
Raptors.
Do they make it to the finals, man? Yes or no?
No, no,
What team? But yeah, but
no.
LeBron. You just said LeBron owned them, so you
Oh
right.
what? Oh, so
All
he
I'm
gone.
saying,
So JM he out of there. So do they make it to the finals with DeMar DeRozan?
Fuck no.
no, because he never made it with
So
him
what
with
the fuck is we talking
LeBron.
about
But,
then?
So that's
the
What
that's
are we
Marcus
that's
Bruh,
doing?
that's
Rosen,
kind of the
I
that's kind
just
of the point to
said,
my
What?
I just
bruh,
no,
that's
no.
he
kind of
running
The
away.
Marcus
that's
He
kind
Rosen
of the
got
running
point to my
away.
traded.
jam.
The
That's kind of the
Marcus
point to my
Rosen got traded to the Spurs.
jam.
LeBron had already went to the Lakers. By the time Kawhi came
JM,
to the
Hey
Raptors,
jam.
JM.
LeBron
The
was
realest, the
gone.
You
realest,
may not want to
LeBron
admit
was
it.
already
You
on
may not want to
the
reset.
admit it,
realest,
JM.
the
Kawhi was the
realest,
X factor for them
the
Yes,
going to
he's
the
realest.
the
finals
X factor,
and
but that
winning the
doesn't make him
championship.
the best.
The
When the
realest.
Lakers won, they had meta world peace. You know what I'm saying? You
Stop
got
it.
X
They had
factors. They
Kobe
don't make
fucking
them the
Bryant.
best
Hey,
player.
hey,
You know who
stop it.
Robert Horry
Hey, the
is?
realest.
Do you know
The
who
real.
Robert Horry
What's up?
is?
They stop it. They. First of all, I
Man, you
understand
don't
where
know
I
basketball,
understand
man.
JM, I understand what you saying, bro. I understand what you saying. There are valuable pieces on championship team. I understand. They are called role players. They're
Yes.
called role players for a reason. I understand what you're saying. But these teams are winning championships because they have that guy. You know what I'm saying? Last year it was Jokic. They had that guy. You know what I'm saying? Before that, it was Steph Curry. They had that guy. Before that, it was Giannis Antetokounmpo. They had that guy. These teams are not winning these championships if these guys are not playing. Point blank period. I
Take away.
Okay,
understand where
well,
you
You
good.
take.
coming
Hey,
from.
Well, good. Well,
JM.
good.
Take
What
away
Hold
teams
Steph
on,
that
Curry.
right
hold on,
now?
Take
hold on. Let me
What
finish. Hold
teams
on,
that right
hold
take
on.
now?
away
Let me,
Steph
hold
Curry.
on,
I
hold
bet
on.
you
Let me
Boston
finish.
win that
Hold
series.
on. Hold
What?
on, let me finish. Let me finish. I understand where you coming from. All these other players, they are important. Don't get me wrong. Kyle Lowry, Siakam, they was important. I understand what you're saying. These players are important, but they are not moving the needle like no
without their
Kawhi
number
Leonard,
one player.
without their best player, without their,
That's just
and I
common
don't
sense,
care.
man.
I don't
That's
care
Because he
common
because
fucking
wasn't
in
their
sense,
any
best
man.
sport,
player.
in any
He
sport
wasn't
you
their
play,
best
in
player.
any, yes he
He
was.
wasn't.
Kawhi Leonard was the
Hey,
best player. Stop what you doing. That's
no,
why
he
he's on your.
wasn't. I'm
That's
gonna
why he's
Wait a
on
prove
minute.
your
it.
Wait. JM. He wasn't the best player where?
He was the best
He
player on
trying
the
to say he wasn't.
Spurs. He wasn't the best player on the Spurs. Tim Duncan, David Robinson was. He wasn't the
No,
best
you right.
player.
You were no.
Okay, so
You right
watch
about
this.
that.
Watch this.
You right
He
about
wasn't the
no. Other
best
than the
player on the
Spurs,
Raptors. He was
other
not
than
the
the
best
Spurs,
player on the
he
Raptors.
was the
He
best
was the
player on the
X
Raptors. Yes,
factor.
he was. He was the
No,
best.
he
He
was
wasn't the
not.
best.
He was
He
like
wasn't the
Robert
best player on
Horry.
the Spurs. He was the best
No,
player
he
on the
was
Raptors,
not
and
the
he
So
was the
hold
best
up.
best
player
player
Wait,
on
on
the
the
hold on.
Spurs.
Hold
Who
on.
was
So
the
who's
best players on the Raptors?
Tim Duncan.
No,
And I
not
thought
the
we was talking
Spurs.
about the Clippers.
Not the Spurs.
The
Who?
Raptors. Who was the best player on the
Who was
The
the
Raptors?
best
best
player?
player was Lowry and Sabak, the same
Oh man,
player.
come on, man.
No,
Come on,
stop it.
man.
Oh
Same
my
player.
God,
Come
come on.
on, man.
And
J,
then,
so
Kawhi,
hey, the realest, we
Kawhi
not.
was
Hey,
just a
Yeah,
role
BJ.
player.
Hey,
thank you.
BJ,
Kawhi
we
was like
gotta
Kevin
change the
Durant.
So let me
conversation.
this
He
is
ask.
some
can't.
straight
He
Kawhi
not
bullshit.
was
understand.
like
JM, let
Kevin
me ask
Yeah,
you a
Durant.
question.
You
he
JM,
not
build
let me
him
ask
a
you a
understanding.
question. Hold on.
team
BJ,
Hold on,
he don't
JM.
you
understand.
built
JM, let me
Kawhi
ask
He
you a
the
don't
question.
team.
understand.
You
Hold on.
He
I
just
gotta ask you
said
a
he
question. Let me
said
ask you a
Kyle
question.
Lowry was the best player.
Let me ask a
And
question real quick to JM. So, okay, so if so Kawhi gets a championship, right? First year he gets there. I know he played 57 games and he got them to the championship. What did Siakam and Lowry do when he left?
Shit.
or before he was there.
Shit.
They lost, right? All I'm
Yeah.
saying is, I don't like to say Kawhi was the best player because you had other players that built that team up before Kawhi got
This
there.
is bullshit, BJ, because if he didn't feel like Kawhi was the best player, he wouldn't have Kawhi as his fucking pitcher.
Yeah, I got
Exactly.
That's
Kawhi.
bullshit, man.
That's
That's
bullshit.
bullshit.
Kawhi.
That's what I'm
Hey,
saying.
I got
That's
Kawhi.
bullshit, man.
No, I'm about to
The
explain.
nigga
Yo,
just
I
talking, bro.
never,
He drunk as shit. The nigga just be talking.
no, I never. I got Kawhi as my picture
Sound like a
because
woman in
whatever the
Weatherfield.
Cause what?
circumstances,
Wait, Monty,
I'm
I want to
saying
hear the bullshit.
this.
Cause what?
Me and Kawhi got the same birthday. I've been watching for a long time. And
Okay,
I'm telling
okay,
the truth.
Look
I'm telling the
okay,
truth.
okay.
But
Hey,
I
no,
have
I
never
ain't saying you.
said.
I ain't saying you lying.
One thing I've never said. I've never said he was the best player. He's not. He's the most skilled player. I
He
proved
ain't
it
even
with.
that. He ain't even
No,
that on the Clippers. PG is
he's
the
like
most
Robert
skilled player.
Horry. He's like Robert. Like I said,
Hold on.
he's not
You all right,
the
ready,
best
babe?
player, right?
Wait. Can I ask one
He's like
question?
a
Yeah,
Hey,
Robert
JM, I don't
Horry.
mean to
yeah.
interrupt
Go
JM.
ahead.
Do you
JM,
know who Robert Horry
Do his
is? Do
job,
you know
bro.
who
JM,
Robert Horry
JM,
is?
I don't mean
Do
to
you know
interrupt,
who
bro.
Dennis Rodman is? Do you know who Dennis Rodman is? Do you know
Hey,
who
JM.
players are just come along and they fit good with the team and they get them over just like Kevin Durant did with the fucking Warriors. They are good players. They're not leaders. They're not people who gonna just be Jordan. No, they are good fit on your team. You can guarantee to win because you got a person who's fundamental and can play his position, can do what he got to do, and then he go home. That's what Kawhi does, right? Play his position and then he go home. That's it.
Hey,
That's what kind of
JM,
player.
JM. So,
I don't mean to be
I'm just
yelling. I'm
curious,
sorry.
JM. I'm just curious, bro. So, where you got Kawhi ranked in the league right now?
In the league, as if you want to play star, he's not in the top 10. He's never been a star, not his whole career. If you want to say a good fit for your team, like a Kevin Durant that come in and be that missing piece, I'll say he in the top 5. Because there ain't too many people who could do what KD can do. Come to any team, fit right in the role. That's what Kawhi is.
So wait a minute. So you don't think Kawhi can lead a team? Like, are you saying more so he's just a piece that fits on the team?
I
You
think
don't think he can lead a team?
no, I don't think he can lead a team because he's only good in one area, mid
What's that?
range.
Are
Mid
you
Oh
range.
serious right
man, come
now?
on, man.
Yeah,
Come
Come
on,
he
on,
bro.
can.
man.
Let's move
He
off from
can.
this
He's
stuff.
a
This dude
good.
ain't gonna never
Come
change.
on,
It.
man.
I proved it. He he asked me the question. I said I proved it with the Spurs. He was a good fit. He came in and he could stop LeBron. Right? Tony Ginobili motherfucking Tim Duncan, all of them, Tony Parker, they
And that
was
was
the
his second.
stars.
That was the second year in the league. You're
You
talking
know,
about his second and third.
his second
Wait,
year.
dude, chill,
Right.
because you're not making no sense. That was the second and third year in the league. Okay.
Right.
After that, after Duncan, when Duncan retired, he turned the team over to Kawhi. Kawhi was averaging
And
what,
then he got
26,
hurt.
27 points a
And
game.
then he
So how
got
you gonna
hurt.
say he's not the best player on the
And
team?
then he got hurt, right? What happened to the Spurs? He got hurt.
But
And then he
right?
came back.
okay,
He came
yeah, he
back a
got
year
hurt.
after that,
He
and he
got
won a
hurt.
championship in Toronto, right? And
Come
he
on.
was the best player on that team.
When he went to the Raptors, he only played half the season. How the best
No, he
player?
played almost 60 games, bro. BJ told you he played 57 games.
He played 55 games, somewhere around there.
Whatever.
And that team, and once again, the Raptors was not a losing team. They wasn't a losing team.
Wait a minute. What's your point? We all agree
My
that
point,
Kawhi.
he was a good fit. He was a good fit. That's my point. Raptors was already winning. They've been to the playoffs every single year.
Okay, fine. Okay, so let's move on from that. We're talking about the Clippers. We're talking about 2024. We're not talking about 2019. Okay, we're talking about 2024. So let's stay on track and try to pay attention to what the conversation is about and stop bringing up history, the history of the league and all this other stuff, all these different players.
Go for it.
Just chill. Turn your mic off, bro.
The sick part of this shit is Jay don't really believe the shit he's saying.
It's the truth. I proved it. He's never been number one on no team. Name one team he's been number one, except for the Spurs when he got hurt. Name one team.
This team.
He's not even number one on that team. Paul George is number one.
He really believe that shit.
Paul George is number one. I've been saying that. Kawhi's not even the best player on the Clippers. He's just the most experienced player. He's not better than Paul George.
Hey, BJ, what's the reason why you say Paul George came to the team? He came into the team to do what?
Because Kawhi asked him to come. Because of Kawhi.
Bro, why don't you let somebody else answer? He asked BJ a question. He didn't ask you a question.
Yeah, he came for because Kawhi asked him to come.
And BJ, hold on. And BJ, he came to play with Kawhi. He didn't come to be the what?
Number one.
Number one. Can't be number two.
So that's the point right there. We already have a number
Paul George mentality. Maybe I got more confidence in Paul George than a lot of people do. Paul George is clearly the better player. Maybe he don't believe that, but that's something he got to work out.
Well, why didn't he prove that this year when Kawhi
So if that's the case, then if Paul George don't even believe in himself to be number one, how the hell do you have him over Kawhi?
Well, that's why Paul George ain't been re-signed yet, huh? That's why he ain't been re-signed yet, right? So go find another one. Go find somebody else who think they number one.
Who you gonna bring in? I
like Boston Jr. I personally don't think we can.
He's not better than bro. Stop it. You not playing him over no Paul George. Stop that, bro. Stop that, bro. Stop that shit, bro.
I asked you a question. You asked me a question.
You and Kawhi may have the same birthday. What a coincidence. Y'all may have the same birthday, but you got that man as your fucking picture because you felt like he was the best fucking player. After he won that championship, and everybody was saying, "Man, is Kawhi the best player in the league?" Your ass was believing that shit.
No, I wasn't. I never said that.
Yes, you
you guys sitting here arguing with this dude.
Yes, you was, man. Yes, you was.
That's what I'm saying.
Yes, you was, man.
How is the best player? He only got 2 rings.
The narrative. Can we
How is the best player? He only got 2 rings. I ain't no fool. He only got 2 rings. He not the best player in the fucking league. Y'all the ones making him God, not me. Remember
that. It don't got nothing to do about making him no god, man. It's strictly basketball.
It's strictly basketball.
It ain't on no god.
He's not the best player. He's not the best. I keep saying it. To me, he's not the best player.
Then why the hell we can't? Well, why the hell we can't win then?
Because you making him the best player. That's why.
It's not that we making him the best player. He is in real life, in real time,
No,
in real life.
No,
he
not.
is in real world. When you wake up tomorrow, when you
How
wake
you
up,
gonna make
Zayn,
somebody
when
who
you
are injury
when
prone?
Zayn,
How you gonna do that?
when you wake
How you
up
gonna do
tomorrow,
that?
Kawhi Leonard is still gonna be the best player of the Clippers when you wake up
He's
tomorrow.
not the best player. How you gonna make the best player who injury prone the best player? You'll never win like that. That's how Ty Lue thought. He's injury
Okay, so
prone.
we agree to disagree with you. So let's move on to something else.
Thank you. Please.
What do you mean move on? What the fuck you talking about? I'm a Clipper
He
Move
don't
on to
want to
something
move
else. I
on.
mean, what's the point of continue to argue with you? You
Kawhi
haven't
is
changed your
not the
mind.
best player.
I'm not trying to keep
Kawhi is
arguing.
not the best player on our team. Kawhi has never been the best player on NAM team. He's a good X factor. He's a better KD who could fit anywhere. That's what he is. Y'all
How
made
many times
him.
you gonna say that, bro?
I'm
How many
just
times you gonna repeat yourself?
until you can understand it. He's
We
not the
understand what you're
best
saying.
player.
We already said we understand.
Well,
So let's
you
talk about
do.
something else.
Who the hell is we? I'm talking. You talking. Who is we?
Everybody's saying the same
No
thing.
man, we good. We good, JM. Like I say, man. I truly don't believe that you really believe what you're saying.
He don't.
Hey,
He drunk.
But
He don't. He
I
drunk as
was saying,
hell.
yeah.
don't even say it. Stop saying that. If I was really drunk, I would start cursing. I'm not even cursing. I'm talking English straight so you can hear me. If I was drunk, you couldn't even understand me. I'm talking straight basketball knowledge. Y'all the ones making him the best player. I'm
See,
not.
I know what it is, JM. You sick of this shit with Kawhi, not being, healthy in the playoffs. So you like, man, fuck this. Fuck this Kawhi hype, I get it, man. You
I
just don't want
never
to come out and
was
say
on
it that way.
Kawhi hype.
You don't
I
want to
never
come out
was
saying
on
it that way,
Kawhi hype.
man.
I never was on no Kawhi hype. That's
That's
my
you.
favorite fan. That's my favorite player. Like anybody else, I've never been on Kawhi is God. Kawhi is the greatest player. I've never been on that. Never. So what are you talking about?
Don't worry, JM, man. We gonna run it back, man. We gonna run it back, man.
Hey, it's either like this. You could like it or you could find another team. I don't understand the crying. You gonna spend all your time
But
crying?
no, damn, nobody is crying when they speaking facts, bro.
That's
You're
your
not don't,
fact. Well,
bro.
don't try to change my facts. Don't try to change my facts. That's your opinion.
nigga is not just my facts. It's the real world facts. It's not you
What's
talking about your
yours?
facts.
That's your
Your
well,
facts
the
is not
world is
adding up.
big.
You
The
delusional as
world is
shit, bro.
big. It's a big world. You could think what you want to think. I could think what I want to
So
think. The world is big. It's bigger than
yeah,
you.
what you think
World bigger than
ain't it?
you.
I ain't gonna lie to you. No, the world is bigger than you. You missing it. You
No,
missing
I
the
was gonna
whole
say it. I
everything.
ain't gonna steal my shit. You Puff Daddy now? Fuck.
Your old ass. You need to figure out what's going on. You need to
You
see
don't
from a
know me,
different
fam.
lens.
You don't
Your
know
old
me.
ass
Let's
need to
talk
put your
about
glasses
basketball,
on.
fam.
Hey,
Let's talk about basketball. You gotta get personal. I'm not doing that.
I'm not gonna lie, man. AJM, I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed by the situation with Kawhi. You
Fair
know,
enough. Fair
I'm
enough.
disappointed. I'll be lying to say now I wasn't as disappointed as last year because maybe I just wasn't invested too much into the season. I was way more so with the playoffs, but I'm disappointed. But I mean, what? I mean, like you say, what the fuck, man? We overplayed them. We got caught up trying to prove the media fans wrong or whatever, and like you say, man, you just can't play them that way, and like you say, like BJ said in the other video, and I always felt like this. Kawhi is not gonna have a long, drawn out career, and if he continues to go through these injuries, you just gonna hear during the off season, Kawhi retire. That's it. You know,
Yeah, that's it.
it ain't gonna be no. He ain't gonna make no statement. It's just gonna Kawhi. You know, they gonna well he'll still be with the Clippers more than likely. But like you say, man. So I mean, it's disappointing. You know, like I say. But I mean, like I say, we gotta. Shit, man, you gotta low manage him, man. You gotta low manage Kawhi to the point where it don't fuck up the chemistry with the team.
Right. Bring him off the bench. Ain't that what I said?
Nah, you
Bring
can't
him
do
off
that.
the bench.
You can't do that.
Yes, you
No,
can.
you
Because
can't do that.
if you start him,
He
right? If
crazy as
you
hell
start
bringing
him,
Kawhi out the bench.
yeah,
He crazy as hell.
you can't start him. You cannot start a player
You
like that.
can't, you can't, you
No, you
can't start
can't.
him. You can
You
start
can't
him,
start
bring him.
him.
You gotta put him on a minute restriction. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that ain't gonna
He
work.
can't
That
play.
ain't gonna work.
That
That
is
ain't
gonna
gonna,
work.
no,
I
it
have a
ain't gonna work.
question. Can I
It
ask a
has
question?
never worked. It has
What's up?
never
What's up?
worked.
Ask
What's
your
up?
question, Brody.
What's the question?
So my question is, since he's saying all this stuff about Kawhi is not this and not that, but Kawhi made second team All NBA. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
he made what, second or third team All Defense NBA. Okay, he was in the conversation for MVP until he started having his knee problems.
But he
So he
got hurt.
probably would have been until he got hurt. So we're not questioning the topic is not whether or not Kawhi is going to get hurt or if Kawhi was hurt. We all know the guy has a degenerative knee situation,
Right.
and he cannot continue to overplay. He needs to be like my man just said, the realist just said, he needs to be load managed. Period. Point
Yeah,
blank.
he gotta be
Period.
low managed. Yes.
He has to be load
Right.
managed.
Yes.
All right. So if he's load managed and he's able to make it to the playoffs like he did in the year when he got hurt against Utah, he was playing fine until that crazy ass Ingles or whatever bumped him off his spot, messed up his knee, whatever. Okay, so that's all history. But the point is, we all know that the guy is injury prone. So let's not argue about that because we already know that. And it's facts, like the other dude just said, it's facts that he is one of the top players in the NBA. He's still a top 10 player, period. Nobody argues
period.
that. Nobody's going to argue that except for you. You're the only one
Except for
that's saying
you.
that he's not a top player.
I say bring him off the bench. I stress this.
No.
A player like that, he could come off the bench.
That's
He's
ridiculous.
more. Hey, earlier, I know you think it's ridiculous, but you rather watch 5 years in a row of you putting him in the starting lineup, and then he get hurt, and then we lose. That what you rather see. I would rather not see him be in the starting lineup. Let him come off the bench.
He can get hurt off the bench too.
Yeah, so what? It won't disrupt the flow. Do you understand basketball? I got higher IQ. If you keep the starting five,
Why you
the
keep
way
saying you
it
got
is.
higher IQ when you don't?
Yeah,
You keep
clearly.
saying you
Because
got higher IQ when you don't.
want to keep putting injured
Your ass
players
dumb
in
as
the starting
hell.
five.
Your ass
That's your
dumb as
plan.
hell.
Yeah, your
So
plan.
JM, so we playing him
Right.
off the bench all the way until the playoffs.
Well, if he get hurt, once again,
No, I'm
it
saying,
won't
so once we hit the
all
playoffs,
the way. That's what
he's
Toronto
healthy.
did.
He's
Yeah.
healthy. Now he's
Let him
Want
come
him to
off the
gonna be the
come off
bench.
the
starter,
bench.
right?
He
Keep
want
him off the
he
bench.
wants Kawhi off the bench.
Oh, so
Keep
you
him
want
off
to
the
leave
bench.
you want to leave him on the bench even
Leave
throughout the
him on the
playoffs?
bench. Yes, leave him on the bench. Let him come in to win when we need him, just like the
So
Raptors
basically,
did.
so you want
Just
Kawhi to
like
be the sixth
Raptors
man.
did.
You want Kawhi to be the sixth
He
man.
started for the Raptors, man. He was
Yes, I'd
never on the
rather have
bench.
him be a six man, just like Ginobili. Exactly. And let
No,
him come off the bench.
he's not a Ginobili type of player. Ginobili is
Yes,
a
he
Hall of
is.
Famer. No, he's
He's
not.
a
He's not.
scorer.
No, he's
He's
not.
a scorer with injury problems. You'll
Yeah,
be a damn fool
better
to
than
put
what
a player like that in your
Ginobili
starting
was.
five. You'll be a
He's
fool to do it. It ain't
he's
never
better
worked
than
in
what
40
Ginobili
years.
was.
It ain't gonna
That
work
was
on the
Ginobili.
5
That
years.
was his role. Ginobili role was
So
a six
what?
man.
Kawhi can do the same thing. He more dangerous. It's more effective
So
than leaving
why would
out
you
the
have
Hey,
him?
same.
JM,
Bro,
JM,
you sound
JM,
retarded. This nigga don't
I
believe what he's
JM,
saying.
JM,
The realest, what is he
know. You don't
talking
JM.
understand
about?
what I'm talking about.
Hey,
BJ, can you
JM,
talk some sense to this man?
Yeah,
JM.
you don't understand
So
what
how
I'm
many?
talking
How
about.
many?
It's cool.
Let me ask a question, JM. So let's just go with this that you want to bring Kawhi up. How many minutes he's playing in the playoffs? Because that's what I'm. What about his minutes? How I just want to understand how this is going to work. Even with I don't understand how are we going to win with Kawhi playing limited minutes?
That's a good question, BJ. That's why I like talking to you. You're a real Clipper fan, an old man, but he ain't here.
Answer the fucking question, JM.
Yeah, I'm about that. Yo, watch your mouth, fam. Don't be internet thug. All right. So I'm asking BJ question. Is the way I would do it is bring him in when we need him,
Oh
because the
man.
You're not answering the
Come
question.
on.
How many minutes are you
Yeah,
playing him?
I need
What
some
the fuck?
minutes. I
Stop
need to know
running.
how much.
Stop
I
running
just
away from the
yo,
question when
come
he
on,
asks you
man.
a
Come
question.
that. Yo,
Every
stop
question you
all
running
that.
away.
Stop
Like,
all
come on,
that.
shut your
Answer
old
the
ass up and put
question.
your lens on,
Man,
bro.
you don't
Fuck.
know
Hold on,
me,
hold on,
man.
hold on, hold
First of
on, hold
all,
on,
stop
JM. Go
all
ahead.
that.
Go on, JM. Go ahead. Go
Only
ahead.
thing I said was BJ answered a real question, and then why would handle him is bring him off the bench when we need him. That's all. Like the
How
Raptors
many
did.
Hey,
minutes?
how many
How many
minutes is
minutes
he
do you
playing?
How
play him?
many minutes we gonna need him? How many minutes we gonna need him? I
40
answered the
minutes.
question.
We may
We need
need
him
him
40
40.
We're
We
gonna
may
minutes.
need
need
him
him
for at
play
least
40
over
minutes.
30. Yeah, it's
He can't play 40 minutes. You taking a gamble. 20 minutes at the most. 25
DJ,
minutes at the most.
yeah, we're not gonna win.
we ain't winning
Yeah,
shit
we
there, man.
will.
We ain't
We
gonna
ain't
We
win.
winning
will
shit.
win. We will
We ain't
win.
winning
Raptors
nothing if he
won.
played 20
Yeah,
minutes.
hey, nobody thought the Raptors gonna win either. We will win. We got enough
Bro, you
players.
keep talking about the 2019
Yo,
Raptors, bro. Like, we
my
keep
whole,
talking about this
no,
same
because my whole
championship that
point,
KD got hurt in. We talking about
we
this
got a
same
team.
championship that KD
Hey,
got hurt in. Are we serious? We
hey,
gonna keep
once
bringing that
again,
shit up?
my whole point about that is we got a team. We got 14 other players. You big up 5 starters. All we need, after all the players we got, you can't find 5 starters and let Kawhi come off the bench. Are you kidding me? So if you're still going to rely on one player, we're going to lose for the 5th year like we did 4 years in a fucking row. Now,
Damn.
what you want to do? Keep losing? Hello?
We definitely losing with your method. We winning 20
No.
games.
No, with
Fuck is
your
you like
method, we
what?
losing. With your method, we not lost 4 years in a row with your
No,
method.
with our method, we looking at 40 to 50 games we winning, and if they
Man,
stay
you
healthy,
don't
we
know
going
what
to the
we looking
playoffs.
at. You don't know what we looking at. Because
No, I do, I
your
do,
favorite
I
player ain't
do,
got
I
no
do, cause
ring.
we
You
got a
can't ask
sample
your
size.
favorite player.
We got a
You can't
sample
ask
size to
Russ.
live.
You can't ask Russ what to do, can you? No, he ain't
Shit,
got
he
no
got an
ring.
MVP.
He
Shit,
ain't got
he
no
definitely
ring,
got a.
no dude. He
I
ain't got
mean,
no
that's cool.
ring.
That's
He ain't no
cool. That's
winner.
cool.
So how about
We on the
asking a
same
winner?
team. He is.
How about asking a
He is a
winner?
winner. He a winner.
How
He
about
was just in
asking
a
a winner
he
how
was in
to
a tough
win?
situation.
Yeah, he
You
ain't
gonna
win
hate on
shit.
a
He
man
ain't got no
that was in a
ring.
tough situation?
How about stop asking losers how to win? How about that?
Stop it. Stop it. His brother
He
left.
ain't won nothing.
Hold on. Hold on. Before you doing all that, first of all, right? Number one, Russ was in the finals before your man was even thought
And
of
so
in the
what?
finals.
So
Fuck is
what?
you talking about?
He ain't
Fuck is
won
you talking
nothing.
about?
And
What
he
are you
ain't
talking
Hey,
won
about?
but
nothing.
And the only
JM,
reason
last week
and the,
you was telling the old man how we need to get younger.
We got
and the
younger.
only reason
But
We got
but
and the
but
younger.
only
but but
reason
but, but look, JM, you trying to add two, well, either one of the other old point guards though.
Yes, we need a we don't got no other choice. Right? We have no, like I
hey
said, for last time,
the realest
we
stop it.
have
Stop
no
it.
other
Stop
choice.
it.
There is
Come
The
no
on,
point
realest
man.
stop
guard.
it.
Come on, man.
Stop
Except
I'm
it.
for
not trying to add.
Williams.
I'm not.
We
Them
need a
guys too
point
old,
guard.
man.
The
Them
realest
My
guys
stop it.
too
IQ
old, JM.
Ain't no
is
Chris Paul,
my
ain't no
They
Kyle
too
IQ
Lowry,
old,
ain't no
JM.
Tyus Jones.
My
They
IQ
not
is high.
getting
It's got the point.
it
It's
done.
got the
They
position.
not getting
It's
it
got the
done.
position. Okay, it's not going to get it done, but you still think LeBron to go, and he's 40 years old. How is that? He's
Yeah,
the only
Le,
player. So he already
LeBron is
playing?
the GOAT. He's shown.
Oh, so he
LeBron
is
is
the GOAT.
shown why
You're
he
a
the GOAT.
LeBron fan. You're a LeBron
LeBron, he
fan. Get
showed.
out of here,
I'm
man.
not. I'm a Russell Westbrook
Yes,
fan. I'm
he
not
is.
no LeBron
And
fan. I'm a Russell Westbrook fan.
so LeBron could do it at 40, but Chris Paul can't do it. Kyle Lowry can't do it, but LeBron
What?
could do it. Let me tell you something.
Chris Paul ain't never
Here
won a
we go
championship
again,
in his.
going on
Man,
another
Vince
tangent.
Carter played 40 years. So did Karl Malone. What are you talking about?
And
So
Karl
yeah, we
Malone,
do
who he
need to
hold
get.
on, hold
We
on.
need to get.
And Karl Malone, who he had to go play with to win it, and who Karl Malone, he ain't even win a championship. Who Karl Malone ended up
And
playing with?
neither did Russ. Russ ain't win shit either. So they even.
Okay,
Oh,
so
first of
we all
all,
agree.
you keep speaking on Russ. First of all, let me tell you about Russ. First of all, he was already in the finals before your man even touched the finals. That's
He
number
didn't
one.
even win
Number two,
shit though. He
no,
didn't
no,
win nothing.
number two, his man, who he thought was his guy, he ran to the Warriors. That's number. I need you to understand that put
He
him in a
didn't
weird
win
situation.
nothing. He didn't
I
win
need hold,
nothing.
I need you to understand that. First of all, right? So his man ran to a 73-9 team, and Russ had to do it by himself. That next season, he won the MVP. You know what I'm saying?
No
Facts. Those are
ring.
So
facts.
No ring.
hold on. These are facts. I agree with you. There is no rings, but I can argue the case, right? If you look at Kawhi's career, you look at Russ' career. Kawhi got drafted into a great situation, which is the San Antonio Spurs, with that were already built and they already were winning championships. And I'm not taking
Facts.
nothing away from Kawhi. I'm not taking nothing away from him because he's a great player. And first of all, on that team, he was a role player on that
Right.
team. Before, he
Never
was a
number
role player.
one.
Hold
Never
on,
number
hold on.
one.
All right, and let me finish, right? So you keep saying, oh, Russ, he didn't win anything. He didn't. Bro, what do you mean? Kevin Durant, he left. His man left. What do you mean? We were up 3-1 on the fucking Warriors. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? We
I
met
agree with
Steph
that.
Curry. We
I
met
I
Steph
I
Curry.
think KD choked in that series against the
If you
Warriors.
going if you gonna fault Russell Westbrook for not having no rings, like what are you talking about? Kawhi got a ring because of Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker.
Right. Right.
He went to Toronto and he got a ring. And Kevin Durant, he got hurt in that finals. Not to take nothing away from what Kawhi did. Kawhi Leonard's a special player, but Kevin Durant got hurt in that finals. Let's be serious. Like, stop
Okay,
it. We not about to
I
play
got
with my man, Russ.
I
We
got a
not about to
question
play
for
with
you,
him.
brother.
Golden State still has Steph Curry, and they still had
What's up,
who was
bro?
that? They had
What's
Draymond
up, bro?
Green.
I
They
ask
still
your
had
question.
Draymond Green. Right?
I just broke it down for him, and
No, you
he's
didn't.
still not
Kawhi
understanding.
was never number one. He was never
You
number
not
one. I
understand.
said
I
that
can't
from the
even hear you
beginning.
because he's talking so loud. I can't even hear what you said.
Oh, my fault. I don't mean to yell. My
Right, that's
fault.
what I'm.
My
Can you,
fault.
all right? Can you ask your question, brother? Go ahead. Ask your question, brother. You can ask your
I see
question,
a picture of Russ, but what's your name?
Monty. Monty.
Monty. Okay.
Yeah.
So Monty, my question is, I'm gonna go back to something that we was disagreeing about earlier. So if the Clippers can get a point guard that averaged like 13 points and 7.5 assists a game, shooting 49% from the field, and probably like around uh, high 30s from 3 point, do you think that would help the team, or do you think they need to try and do something else?
I do think that will help the team, but I don't think it's not gonna move the needle. You understand? For us to win a championship, you gotta understand. You can't just go get a Tyus Jones or a Kyle Lowry or
That
who
was
else they.
Tyus. The stats I gave you right now, that was Tyus Jones stats this year.
No, I understand. No, I get that, but
So my point
you
was when I
hold
said
on,
to
hold on.
get, let
No,
me explain. Let me add some
go ahead,
context to it, right? So the
go ahead.
reason why I said get a player like him was because, I think personally, I think we should keep Russ. I think we should get rid of Harden. I think that if you get a point guard like that who's young and who could learn from Russ and run the team and bring Russ in and to run the team when have them play back and forth, but have 2 point guards that are capable of doing running the team effectively and basically pushing the needle. And one guy is not going to do it. But I just think
Nah,
we need. I think we need somebody like that that's capable, that can get in there and play. That's a dog, and I think Tyus Jones is a dog. And I think the Clippers, they can get him. They can sign him because he's under the cap. So you know what I'm saying. They can sign him to a contract right now. Actually, you know what I mean.
no,
I think
yeah,
those kind of moves. That's the kind of moves they need to make to keep their team. Keep the depth, and then also to make their team stronger in the playoffs, right? So you just like these guys that you see playing now, like some of these young kids, like for Dallas, that point guard they got coming off the bench. Nobody knew who he was, but he can play. He has a high IQ. He knows how to play ball. He runs the team
who
when
you
Kyrie's
who
on the
who
bench.
you who you say who Dallas point guard that come on the bench? Who you talking about?
What's that kid's name who dunked
Hardy.
on
Hardy.
Hardy? Yeah,
Yeah.
You
him.
talking about Hardy? He's
And
young.
and
He
like the other
that's
kid,
and they got Hardy through the draft.
right?
They drafted Hardy.
I
So
understand.
I get where you coming from. I understand what you're saying. But Tyus Jones doesn't move the needle. He's a good point guard. But you saying sign as Tyus Jones, and Tyus Jones got to stand.
Okay, you have to remember the Clippers don't have much salary cap space. They can only sign 2 free agents, right? They have a $14 million cap space and like a $4 or $5 million cap space. That's it. That's it. So otherwise, they got to be creative on who they bring into the team that can fill positions that they need. Right now, we need a backup point guard, right? And that's what Tyus Jones would be, is a backup point guard, right? We need a power forward. So we got to figure out a way how to bring a power forward onto the team under the cap, either a trade or some kind of way. They got to be creative. You know what I mean? So basically, all I'm saying is like they need to
Ne-
make smarter moves. The front office has been horrible the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? We got a few guys that we got lucky to sign.
I get it. I get where you come from. I get that, but I don't think Tyus Jones gonna give us more projection than what Reggie Jackson gave us. Like I really don't. I don't
He's
think
a different player.
Tyus Jones. No, I
Reggie
get that, but I
Jackson is a
don't.
shooting guard. He's a
Yeah,
shooting
he's
guard. He
No,
wasn't even a
I
point
didn't.
guard. That's why we
No,
traded him.
Reggie Jackson is a point guard. He's not a shooting guard. Reggie
No,
Jackson is
he's
not a
not.
point
He's a
guard.
shooting guard. That's why he don't fit on the
He's not a
Nuggets.
shooting. He's not a shooting guard. He's a backup point guard for the Denver Nuggets, bro. He's
And
not
he
a
didn't
shooting
play
guard.
at all, did he? And he didn't play, did he?
He did. Reggie Jackson did play throughout their season. Reggie
I
Jackson definitely
guarantee
did
you he
play.
will not be a Nugget next year. I can guarantee you that.
He might not be a Nugget next year, but he definitely won a championship with the Nuggets. So
Yeah,
you
by
can't
sitting
really
on the
say too much.
bench.
Yeah,
Fuck.
we just pray
You
that he
really
don't come back to the Clippers.
But I understand what you're saying. I do think we need a young guard, but that doesn't move the needle. Like BJ, you understand where I'm coming from. Like you don't want Tyus Jones sitting on the other side of Jalen Brunson and sitting on the other side of De'Aaron Fox. Like these guys, they got some guys, bro. You feel me? Like you can't. I understand what you're saying. We under the tax and all that, but we gotta find pieces. We definitely need a stretch full. But we got to. I think if we run it back, we still in the conversation. We can't. I just don't. I don't like that. Like That's not gonna help move the needle. No Kyle Lowry. No Tyus Jones. No, these guys are not Chris Paul. None of these guys. No, like they're not gonna be better than what the situation we got right now. That's point blank period. What I'm
So
saying.
you
They,
so you rather go get another guard? Well, what guard? Who you gonna get then? You rather
no,
go
no,
get
I
another guard?
No, we need a stretch four. We need a stretch. We need a stretch four. And like he said, we do need a backup point guard. But I don't think Tyus Jones is gonna be better than what Bones Highland can give us right now. I don't. I
I
don't
don't
think
like
Tyus Jones.
I don't like Tyus Jones. That was the other gentleman's.
No,
That
no,
was his
I no,
idea.
I know. I'm just saying Tyus Jones is not gonna give us more than what Bones can give us right now, or what Brandon Boston can give right now. I don't think Tyus Jones,
Neither
he's an
one of those
okay
guys are
player.
point guards, bro. Neither one
Yeah,
of them can play the
yeah.
point.
Boston not a point guard. Boston like a small forward
No,
slash
no,
shooting guard.
nah, I get that. I just feel like we can get a better quality
How?
backup point
We don't
guard.
have any draft picks. and we don't have any cap space.
We
So how
do.
are we going to
We
get
do. We
somebody?
got one. We got one draft pick in the second round. It's like the 46th pick or some shit like that.
So you think the
But
46 pick is going to be better than Tyus Jones?
I don't like Ty. If we gotta go with Tyus Jones, I'd rather keep Xavier Moon. I'd rather start Moon to go get somebody who's really a shooting guard. Even Tyrus, all the people you said, they shooting guards. Like we got
We need
Xavier
a
Moon.
we need a proven point guard, somebody who can average like close to 10 assists a game. This guy averaged 7 assists a game. You
Well,
guys
if we
forget
could get him,
he played with Memphis when they
if we
almost
could
beat the
get him,
Warriors, huh?
well, if we could get him, like you said, we got the cap space,
He's an
but it'd be
unrestricted free
cheaper.
agent. He's
But
he could be
okay,
signed right now.
if we could get him, then we got to give away a lot of players. If we go
No, we
after Chris,
don't. No, we don't have to give away nobody to get him.
what's his salary? What's his salary?
He made about $7 or $8 million last year.
So we got to get rid of Russ, who got 4 million.
No, we don't have to get rid of nobody because we already have cap
We
space
are
to sign him.
we at the cap limit already.
No, we're not.
Harden does not have a contract.
Ty,
He's owed
Ty,
$36 million.
he just he just tired. He just don't move. He don't move the needle. I get what you're
Yeah,
saying. We do need a young guy.
I don't think he'll be a good
I
fit.
like the Dejounte Murray before I like
Murray makes
the
too much money,
Dejounte
bro. We
Murray.
can't sign him. He makes too much money.
Plus, he's not a point guard. Plus, he's not a point guard. Not a
Dejounte
point guard.
Murray is not a
You gotta
point
look
guard.
at the business side. They can't afford certain players. I mean, I'd like to get better players too, but for the money that they have under the cap, bro, you got to get who you can get.
Yeah, but
I
it's,
get that. I get that.
but like you just said, if you know we need a point guard and we know we need a power forward, they're the only
Yeah,
people
we
we
need
should
a
be
power
looking for.
forward. Yeah,
We
we need
got one.
we
We
need a
got
stretch
Ty
power forward,
Jones.
and we
We
need
got
a
Ty Jones. We got
But
one. We got
JM, he young. I like Kai Jones. He's young. He's bouncy. He's very bouncy. I like Kai Jones, but he's not gonna be the. I don't like
Okay,
him as the
let me
starting
tell you
power
who's
forward.
available. Let me tell you who's available at point guard, right? Under the
All right.
cap that we could sign. You got I don't think they can get Marquez Folks because he makes a little bit too much money. They can get Tyus Jones. Monty Morris makes $9 million. Gary Payton II. Reggie Jackson is at $5 million. Kira Lewis, whoever that is, and Westbrook and Beverly. Tyrese Maxey ain't going nowhere, and Philly's restricted anyway. So the unrestricted free agents, like I said, is basically Marquez Fultz, Tyus Jones, Monty Morris, Patrick Beverly, Cameron Payne, and Dennis Smith Jr., Aaron Holiday, and you don't want to know the rest. So that's basically it.
no, but that ain't it because we still got. I know that's not your favorite, but as far as somebody who good at position, we got Kyle Lowry who already played with
Oh my
Kawhi.
God.
I know you don't like it, but like the young man just said, it's hard to. Hey, if you got kids playing basketball, teach them how to be a point guard. They can write their own check. The point guards are hard to find in this league. Hard to find. There's not too many of them. Everybody want to be a shooting guard who
Well,
could.
if you're gonna teach somebody, they might as well teach Bones. But obviously, Bones couldn't even make a entry pass to Kawhi Leonard
Because Bones
like
is a
at the end
shooting
of the
guard.
season,
Because
huh?
he got traded for Watch who he got traded for. You a real Clipper fan. He got traded for Reggie Jackson. They're the same player. They both shooting guards.
Exactly.
Bones is just a younger Reggie Jackson. That's all he is. And he don't fit with our team. He don't
Those are
fit.
facts. I agree with that.
Mm.
Yeah, but fellas, we're gonna have to cut it off here though. No, it's gonna get a little bit. We're on for 3 hours, so we're gonna have to cut it off here. Oh, any last thoughts before we end it?
Go Clippers.
Go Clippers. Yeah, man.
All right, man. Peace out, bro.
All right, G.
Peace.
All right, JM. All right, Monty. All right, y'all. So that concludes today's show, man. I hope that y'all enjoyed it, man. What y'all think about Ty Lue getting his extension, 5 years, $70 million. If y'all enjoyed the show, make sure y'all hit that like, share, subscribe button. Until next time, pull up a seat, pull up a chair, put it live. Peace. Out of here like swimwear out.
I'm feeling good, feeling alright tonight. I'm feeling good now. Yeah, it's all good in the neighborhood, homie. Yeah, little ride. I feel good, I feel alright. Cruising through my neighborhood on a warm summer night. I feel good. That's right, I feel good now. These summer nights. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. I just kicked it at home. I polished up the chrome, called the Ruka on the phone, let her know I'm home alone. It's 7:30 and the sun's going down. It's a summer night and the fun's going down. I pick her up and she looks all dolled up, sitting passenger in my rag and Paula. Yeah, I let her know that she looks beautiful to me. The world's an ugly place, but she is such a sight to see. The kind of woman that would put up a fight for me. The kind that wants to spend the summer nights with me. The temp was 80 and I'm cruising with my lady, playing some Rafi Bagan. Ooh, baby, baby. I see my homeboys and the cruising in the ride. Hey, what's up, with their ladies sitting by their side. People think we look crazy, but I think we look classy. But then again, that's only if you ask me. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't stop. Party until the morning light. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. My homeboys throwing the backyard boogie, so everybody gets together to unwind, relax, and have a fun time. The DJ spinning, so I grab the mic and be like, ain't nothing like them summer nights. The party's packed with beautiful women and the gang of the homies that wanna get with them. And they'll say anything just to hit them. And it's usually a nice summer night when they did them. I don't know, it must be something in the air. Can't help but have a good time because the feeling is there. To some people, the feeling is rare. They're at the past saying, God damn, I wish I was there. To have a drink, have a token, hook up with someone fine, but the kind that looks up. Gotta keep some pisto in the cup. Party until the sun comes up, but we give up. Summer days just sitting around, but when the sun goes down, I'll be ready to party. Ain't nothing like them summer nights. Keep the top on, drop. All the girls looking hot, hit the photo and we just don't